Everybody, and welcome back to Yulon Age of Titans, the greatest D&D campaign with the most consistent schedule that you have ever seen. I am Kay, your undead dungeon master for the evening. Let us get right into the fun.
Official sources prove that this is misinformation.
Here, Drex.
Twitter note live on Twitch?
We are live right now.
Yeah, I know. Drex, did you just Twitter note live?
Actually.
Community noted live? Holy shit, dude.
Drex, I understand these allegations, and I'd like to discuss them with you over here in the room where I keep my coffin.
Okay, take the ukulele then.
What?
Excellent. Just come this way and unbutton that tight collar on your neck, and we'll be happy to discuss this with you.
What? I would love to know what is happening.
Should we go? Like,
Should I feel like this is...
yeah.
I'm talking about murdering Drex, you perverts.
Hold off the CPC for 47 months. Archite Maja, Archite Maja, Archite Maja.
Anyways, Zeratin, right?
So, last time, the party had a farewell party for Cheryl. The young wizard in training and now dragon companion and acolyte at the Zigzekel, who has decided to stay with the Shadow Dragon Wormling legend. Today, you all have gathered back on... Oh my god. So, I haven't been on the Baby Zaratan map in a little while, right? Mm-hmm. And I just jump scared myself because on the GM layer, this still exists.
I was gonna say, is it
fucking... Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
Yeah, that's the scale.
I'm constantly looking at this on the GM layer because I need to keep the scale.
Amazing.
for like sending her to other maps.
Lurking in the shadows.
Oh my god. Anyway. I'm just gonna move you farther over to the side so I don't have to stare at you all the day.
Could just have its head just kind of poking out on the GM layer, like, hey, I'm still here, you know. Hello.
Didn't you want to fight Cassandra yet?
It's like when Far Cry 6 came out and they thought it was a great idea to have, like, the big bad of the game email your actual email if you signed out of the game for too long.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, no, that was a legitimate thing, and people were so annoyed with it, because it was just like, are you, like, you'd get an email from Castillo just being like, I see that you are allowing me to continue, like, brutalizing the people of Yara, what are you gonna do about it? It's like, gamer, this is my email, why are you here?
Lesson 3. Hope you all have a blast.
Oh my god, thank you for the bits, Bunny. Hello, thank you. And thank you for the resubs from Havoc and Ruse. And what the fuck, Ruse? Thank you for the bits.
Here we are. Back again.
Got outmarked immediately.
I changed back.
Yes. God. It's always something. It's always something. And I love it every time. So, not sarcastic, slash SRS. You all have gotten back onto your Baby Zaratan, and it's been a couple days since Water check, thank you. It's been a couple days since you all have left the Zigzekel. Damon, did you have any requests for the Dragon Queen before you left?
Sorry, I was just having the longest burp of my life.
Damn.
Other than like her aid when the time comes, or
I know you were talking about some stuff before I joined the VC, so I just wanted to double check on that.
I would just catch them up to speed, which is like how on top of her service in the fight against Quack, she was also just offering up stuff like boons, favors, stuff like that, like items. That's how Akko got the Book of Infinite Knowledge again.
Oh,
we all got items. You want one?
He did it. It is so bad.
Hold.
yes,
Yeah.
an item would be cool.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like, fucking Akko just fucking asked for, like, can I get the Book of Infinite Knowledge? And RUKAR just sees it for, like, this fucking thing again.
Tiamat didn't know how it got there.
Was there anything from your list that you wanted?
Let me take a look at my list real quick.
But yeah.
Do I have
did
it? I do. Thank God.
I just realized that I.
Oh, it's actually not that
on my
far up.
list.
Okay.
RUKAR, what were you trying to say?
Yeah, but like, as a pressure, RUKAR asked Tiamat, and like, almost jokingly in a way, semi-serious, if there was a way for him to turn to a dragon. All 5 heads rushed and surrounded him, telling him to shoot. He asked for metallic. They sent him towards Umbractagar. He offered his silver scale, and for personal reasons that, for the time being, only Akko and Valko were present for it. But for personal reasons, he turned it down. Preferring to see if he could find like a bronze, like if he had like a bronze scale, and then he said something along the lines of, if you asked the same thing of a bronze ancient dragon, and they were to give you one of their scales, they could perform that spell for the item. I think that was it was something along those lines.
Yes, essentially.
Yeah.
Might Tiamat have a spare Ascendant Dragon's Wrath rapier in her hoard?
A spare one?
Just a
Roll a 1d5.
What's signage?
Yeah. Yay, rolling. First roll of the session.
Oh wait. / roll. There we go. 1, 5, 3.
You are handed a gleaming rapier with a red tint to it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright. I'm guessing this is...
Yes,
Fire.
it is a fire-based ascended wrath rapier.
Hey, I got a short sword if I'm helping out in the forge. And also wait. Is mine no, I don't think mine's ascendant. I think
No,
mine is...
the male dragons are not old enough to be able to create ascended weapons.
No, I have awakened. I have an awakened dragon's wrath short sword, which is also but because I was in the we were helping. It was from helping the red dragon in his forge. It's also a fire-based weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I got a sword. That is probably never going to be used, but you never know.
Just in case.
Better to have the weapons on hand than not to have them at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the hype train, everybody.
Oh boy, hype chest. What'd I get?
I got a little puppy creature.
Choo. It says I got a hype. Oh, I think just because I don't. Oh, there's the badge. I got a train badge now. Choo.
Alrighty. But yes, so it has been a couple days since you have left the Zigzaggle behind, and you are in, well, not warmer waters, and by that, you haven't seen an iceberg for a day or so.
Yeah.
I'm in warm climates.
Yeah. to start things off, RUKAR will be once again approach atop the tree to do the standard, perception check that
The watch.
I'm trying to remember what it's called. The lookout. He do his daily lookout rolls as just perception check, looking out for danger. Approach atop the tree because all the trees are essentially all the trees that are like these are essentially equivalent of the crow's nest on the old ship. So yeah, he approached up this tree and roll perception as lookout, or do I not need to at this stage?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
And because I'm in one of these trees that's basically his crow's nest, I get advantage with these rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Perceptione 32.
32. RUKAR, you see something.
Oh.
There is something
Jacob
floating
Bessemer has held off the CPC
in the
for
distance.
36 months.
Maybe a quarter of a mile away. Thank you for the reset. You see something floating about a quarter mile away ahead of you.
In which direction?
In the direction you are going.
So like directly ahead of the ship.
Yes.
Okay. I was asking if it was like off to the side or anything. No, just directly in the path of the ship.
Yep.
Okay. RUKAR would then note this and call out to, I assume Damon would be quote unquote stealing the ship.
Yeah.
I asked because I know this there's actually no real steering this ship. It's mostly just like, hey giant turtle bud, can you just go this direction? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He will call out, Captain, stop and floating a fair bit ahead. In the path of the stop and floating the path of the ship a fair bit away.
Something we should dodge or something we should investigate?
Does it look like does the floating object look it's moving, or is it just kind of just sitting there?
It is still. And as you get closer, it looks like a person.
Investigate. It's a person.
All right. Damon will ask the Zaratan to carefully make its way towards the person in the water.
Absolutely. It is casually gliding through the water. And sensing your intent through your connection with the crystal, as you approach, the Zaratan opens its mouth and allows the person to float in. As it closes, a hole opens in the rock by you, Damon, and the body is deposited.
I didn't know it could do that.
That is so cool.
I didn't either.
That's a very practical way to pick up people.
To be fair, the voice of the reborn baby wyvern calls from one of the trees. It's an elemental that can create rooms for you at will. Why not?
I forgot Ocean's fancy with it.
To be fair, it's been a while since you've been on the ship.
It has been a hot minute.
Yeah, upon seeing like the person appear here, RUKAR fly over and land like, I'd say like about over here, next to this pillar.
Yeah. Closer inspection appears to be a sort of a tiger color, tiger furred tabaxi in like a deckhand's clothing, basic seafarer's attire.
They're unconscious, I'm guessing.
They are not moving.
I mean, yeah, Volko will kneel down and see if they're still breathing.
Make me a medicine check.
Oh, I'm so
Oh boy,
good.
medicine.
Oh,
Wow!
what?
Oh my
Okay.
god! Oh my god!
I guess I am good.
Volko, you go to turn them over, and you realize immediately that you don't need to check for breathing, because there is a giant blackened crater on their chest.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ooh.
With a 23, and with your background, you know exactly what that is. This person was struck by lightning.
Oh.
That's
horrid.
Valko just goes
that's nasty.
clear.
That looks nasty.
And that's not natural lightning either.
Ooh.
Can I roll Arcana to see what spell that is?
You may.
Question mark? Never mind.
Oh, no.
Oh my god! Oh
Never
my god!
mind.
Lightning is an odd thing. It is chaotic magic when cast, and it's a bit difficult to find out, figure out what a spell was just off of this person was struck by lightning. However, even with a 10, that it doesn't taste like magic in the way of a wizard or a druid.
Does it have that that wave of char coming from dragons? Perhaps.
It has a natural feel to it. That's all that you can tell. The weave wasn't accessed to cast this spell. Something could just do this.
Oh. Well, it's not a spell for sure, but does have that magical else to it.
Well, whatever did this might still be out there. We should be on our guard.
I agree.
Within the last minute, okay, I cannot revive this guy and toss it over.
Don't toss him over.
No, you cannot
Let's do a
use
proper
Revivify.
I'm kidding.
If you had, say, what is it? It's like a resurrection or something.
I'm not using true resurrection on that guy. Are you?
Well,
kidding?
no. There's true resurrection and then there's resurrection. True resurrection is like 500 years.
True resurrection, you also notably don't need a body.
Yeah.
I'm trying. What's the game plan?
Right now, we're just trying to figure out what killed them.
Can I inspect the body to see if there's any other signs of damage that isn't the giant scorch mark on the chest?
Go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Okay, I'm not horrible, not decent. It's alright. Let's see. 23.
With a 23, you look past the obvious, and begin checking under clothing, and around this body. It's a bit hard given the fur. However, you do find other wounds. There are circular bite marks all around in funny patterns. No flesh was removed, just teeth penetrating skin. In fact, there is a line of bite marks circling one of this person's legs.
Oh.
Bite marks?
It's weird.
Can
That-
I make... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Mostly just breaking skin, but that's other thing. So it took a big lightning blast to its chest, and it has several little. It has trails upon trails of like bite marks all around it, mainly on its like what its legs. You said.
Yes.
None of these feel or look draconic, does it? Like it doesn't feel like a dragon did this because the bite marks probably would have been because the bite marks are like way too small. Even for,
They're
like,
too.
actually.
They're bigger than that. They're a fairly decent size, but they're way too circular.
Yeah.
Can I do some sort of history check to like, because I'm a mercenary, I've been around the block a few times with some monsters. Like, can I try to like,
the same thing.
yeah, see if that like rings a bell of like what it might be?
You can attempt to make a nature check.
It's the same modifier, works for me.
It's not the same for
No.
me. Oh, that was supposed to be a 7. I don't know why it's on advantage right now.
Neither of you recognize what could have made these bite marks.
Awesome.
I've never seen anything like this.
So we know it's
Anything to this size.
So we know it's something that can fire off lightning naturally, and also possibly either from the same creature or a accomplice of creatures. It has suffered. This person has suffered multiple bite wounds across his body, mainly around his leg.
Are the bite marks like perfectly circular?
Not perfect, but pretty close.
Because we had an encounter with something that left circular bite marks back in Longclaws later. Like the pseudopods for the eggs.
This is much bigger than those bite marks.
Oh.
Yeah, but and also that is like in a set place with a solid ground. That this guy would float in the middle of water.
It's a big water parasite that fires lightning. Got it.
It was
Be on the lookout.
It was the fucking crab. They finally gained teeth.
Oh,
Oh god, no!
I don't know of any crabs that fire lightning. That's most.
You know of at least 1,000 crabs that can fire eldritch blasts at will.
That is one type of crab, not.
I don't think there are any crabs in here that could do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Part of me wants to see if I can roll if I could roll that nature check as well, but I know Rukar is not as well traveled as either Valko or Damon, so there's no real point for him to do it.
You never know.
could I as well?
You may.
Since you haven't traveled as much doesn't mean you haven't seen different things than we have.
That's an 18.
Akko!
Yeah, no, Akko got this.
You recognize those. Those aren't bite marks.
Oh.
Those are suction cut marks.
Oh.
Wait.
There's little teeth
Oh,
on
wait.
suction cups that help it keep its
Baby
grip.
krakens?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's big enough to not be a baby.
Ah, krakens?
I think Kraken might be a bit too big.
Can they
I
fire
don't
lightning?
know if that's true.
Hmm.
So be on the lookout for massive octopi or cephalopods that can fire lightning.
Lovely.
Concerning.
always-
We face
It's always
weirder
a
things on the
lovely
open.
thing out on the seas, isn't it?
We face weirder things on the open water. So
Yeah.
what do we do with this guy then? As he's injected to just what? It's essentially it's a corpse. Let's not beat around the bush. It's a corpse. We just fished out of the water a corpse.
I miss the grey speakers.
I mean, unless someone has a way to like revive him, then actually, once you're
That
showing
body
the
is way too ancient. No.
Actually, I shouldn't have seen the gender. While we're looking around the body for like any wound, is there like any sort of physical traits that lead to being more masculine or feminine?
Yeah, it's a dude.
Okay, gotcha.
Got to making sure.
Rukar, as you say that, like, oh, what do we do with the body? Your eye catches, like, the goblins are kind of, like, looking at you guys as they're, like, tending a garden. They're just like...
Oh. Stares at the goblins, do we dispose?
One of them shrugs. Hey, good fertilizer.
I mean, we.
Looks to Falco at the others. Oh.
I mean, what else would we do? We're not exactly near the land to give him a proper burial. It'd probably just be cool to just throw him back to throw his body, like a lifeless corpse, back to the open waters.
I mean, there's been plenty of burials at sea.
It's not an uncommon thing.
And do you not remember we did it ourselves on the old ship?
We did.
Yeah.
I'll find some sort of sheet to wrap him up in.
Or just.
Thank you.
We'll disappear and come back like a few minutes later with some like sheet that they weren't using for anything else.
Marco's gonna have the deliberations.
Yeah, once he's all like wrapped up, we'll probably just send him back out. I don't know. Like he was floating before. Is there something we should put to have them sink, or I don't know how this works.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. We don't really like.
No, I assume Volko and probably Damon knows how this works. I don't. Like me, out of character.
Yeah, you weigh him down with something.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you got.
Yeah. We'll find something.
Is that it? And can you give us a heavy stone, please?
The pillar behind you, Akko, a chunk kind of like just separates and thunk, it falls to the ground a couple feet away from you.
Thank you. Picks it up. Well, we got one. There's plenty of stuff in this ship. So yeah, we're gonna weigh him down and send him into the abyss.
Yeah.
Volko, as like after this guy has been sent back to the water, look at Damon and say, I'm surprised you remember the burial we did. Do you remember who it was?
I don't.
We're talking as the player. I don't remember. What did I say? Damon's ex-husband.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sebastian.
I figured, but it's been so long ago. I just need a refresher.
Oh, I see. That's why I like did a double take. I'm like, Damon remembers that. Huh?
He remembers the act, not the person.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird. I can remember events surrounding some people, but other people themselves just missing.
Yeah, I think Volko looks like a bit troubled and doesn't exactly know what to say, but he just kind of like touches Damon's arm, like just trying to be like reassuring.
As you watch the body begin to sink, you see another person in the water catch him.
Person?
I'm sorry, a person.
White robes flowing with the ocean current. They hold their arms out and the body falls into their arms. They look up to you. Bright red eyes. And they nod before both vanish.
Did we just see someone, did we just see someone take that guy to the afterlife?
Yeah, I did not hallucinate.
Damon,
Was that Bethlehem?
it wasn't Bethlehem, but you have an instinctive knowledge of who that was. From your connection. You know that Drinker acts as Bethlehem's psychopomp.
Oh.
Oh,
And by performing a proper burial, allowed this person's soul to reach the resting place.
See, when you mentioned connection, I was so afraid for a moment that it was just Cassandra.
Thank you,
Like, one more body for the army!
thank you for the fresh meat, Toodle. Bye.
No.
Bye!
But did everyone see that, or is that only strictly?
You all saw it. Damon knows without even having to think who that was.
Gotcha.
Ooh. So who knows? I don't think I recognize it.
what did you say, Drex?
I don't think I recognize that.
I don't know who that was.
That was Drinker.
Was it?
Yes.
They look different than the last I saw them. The last I saw it. What was it doing with the body, though?
Taking it to the afterlife, to Bethlehem.
So they're working together now, huh?
I suppose so.
Well, I guess we should keep a lookout for more bodies and that kraken that might be out there.
Mm-hmm.
But we should keep going.
At that mention, RUKAR would actually be like the one, because while yes, we the party have like discussed where to potentially go, I don't know if the characters have.
I don't think they have
I don't
yet.
think they have, yeah.
They kind of just shipped off into RUKAR at Valko stand and be like, go where exactly?
I mean, unless we have any other ideas, I was thinking we maybe start heading towards that shard of black
Home
rage.
giant?
Yes, the giant.
If we're going that way, we kind of hesitate for a bit while looking out to see what you really think about that. If we're going that way, might as well make a pit stop home.
Oh.
I'm actually surprised at you two. It's been a few days and you haven't like actually like cornered me and hounded me for questions that I explicitly said I promise you.
Oh, trust me, I was burning with questions, but I wanted to respect your space.
I don't exactly pry.
Is this the green light?
Fair enough. RUKAR would then like realize that Damon probably had no clue what they're talking about because he wasn't there, the witnessing RUKAR's whole thing with the Bracta guy. So he was just like, boss, here, just catch up to speed. When we with Tiamat gifting out favors and items and gifts, I asked almost as a joke if there was a way for me to turn to a dragon. All five heads cornered me, asked me to choose. I asked for metallic. They led me to Bracta. He offered me one of his silver scales, and I turned it down for reasons that would involve me going home. If
ever so brief.
Okay.
Marco kind of like enthusiastically cuts in and just goes, "We are looking for a bronze dragon, actually."
Yeah. Basically, as you described it, I need a scale of an ancient dragon needs to gift me one of his scales and imbue it with magic in order for the, I guess, spell or something. In order for me to turn to a dragon, that's what I need. I need an ancient dragon to gift me one of its scales and imbue it with magic in order to do that.
Alright. So we head to your home.
No, I know a dragon who probably would be willing.
You do. You did, man. Did RUKAR mention like being raised by the dragon?
He did mention being practically raised by one of them, but he didn't really specifically say who or what. Just a dragon.
Marco kind of looks at you. Goes up. Is that the dragon that raised you?
If we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to do the whole 9 yards. Alright.
Absolutely.
How much do any of you know about the Dragon Skull Isle? Like, culture-wise?
No. Just as much as you told us.
A bit.
That's so good. Can I make a history check?
I mean...
History check for what? Apologies.
The Dragon Skull Isles, like...
Yeah, we called about like the whole 9 yards of his backstory, and then he just asked the party how much do they know about the Dragon Skull Isle, like culture-wise.
Okay, yeah, sure, make a history check.
11.
You know that the Dragon Skull Isle is, you know, excluding what you guys know from visiting, you know that it has a historical connection with dragons, but you don't know exactly what that history is.
Okay.
Okay. Would Valko know anything, or because he was only there once for like mercenary work, he wouldn't really take the time to learn about the culture. He would just be on the job.
I imagine that he probably like learned a little bit while he was there, but nothing more than like, you know, like a cursory like once over, because he was mostly there for work.
Make a history check at advantage, Falco.
Okay.
Hmm.
19?
Back before it was the Isles, and before the ocean rose, this mountain range was home to a clan of dragon riders.
Okay.
In a very co-partner Aragon level relationship.
Okay.
In the past, there were, chromatic dragons there as well, but now it is solely home to metallic dragons.
I guess in character then, to answer Rukar's question, he'll be like, I knew more about the place back before the floods, when there were more dragon riders than there are now.
I guess the Dragon Rider wasn't just legend. That is fairly true, but that's mostly just it's been so long since any Dragon Riders have ever existed that it's practically just myth to the Isle. And as he's talking, like he knows he has to get himself comfortable to like actually prepare to like basically just dump all his whole backstory. So he just walks up to it and just basically sits here, like cross-legged, like on the desk. No real reason, he just does. I just wanted to do that. But, alright. The Dragon Skull Isles, as you know them, are home to like many different factions, many different clans. I don't exactly know how many. I just know most about mine. I grew up as part of the Whirlwind clan, which, as we've seen in our brief visit, is mainly comprised of aircraft such as myself. On that isle, it's, as you probably also gleaned just by looking at it, a lot of the people on the isle tend to be a lot more martial heavy. Like you see, like some of them can cast spells, but not without practical use. If it can't lend them to better protection or defending or
basically weapon making, they don't use it. They're more practical. They see magic more as a practical use, how they can apply it practically than anything. Yeah. Basically, my clan, basically the Warren clan, was the birthplace of many warriors, train entirely day and night, trying to in a attempt to assure the village's survival. Against what? Nothing really. I mean, other than just the occasional just spat between clans. There's no real war. There's no real overarching conflict. They just prepare for a fight that they just always seem to be preparing for a fight that never seems to come. Of course, nowadays
I see. So the protectors of the island.
they protect by anything. They try to protect by anything any deemed necessary. And to do that, we gotta go down what this plan has. You get out of character. Get ready. This is the RUKAR lore dump episode because
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. The food.
I literally named this episode RUKAR lore.
yeah.
Go.
Surprise! You think you were getting crumbs? Now you're getting a whole loaf.
Put several loaves of bread on the table.
Yeah. All right. So to start things off, actually, yeah, man, yeah. So to start things off, my clan specifically, I don't know if it's the same for all clans, but most clans that I know, not all of them to my knowledge, but a lot of them, especially mine, have six factions within the clan, 6 roles that they take on to try and help benefit the clan as a whole. They're the scouts. Yes. First of all, they're the scouts. They're the most common ones to try and they scout out dangerous areas, sneak behind enemy lines. They try out of character. They're basically made up of rogues, almost exclusively rogues. The scouts basically. I'm trying to do this in a way that won't seem like I'm just reading off a page, but I really have to read off the page. I didn't memorize any of this shit. The scouts basically
just go with the flow.
Yeah, they basically sneak behind enemy line, learn the secrets and report back to their leaders. Actually, there are kind of some who just leave their duties in the pursuit of greater riches. They're like the weak, the ones that are loyal are deadly loyal. But more often than not, don't be surprised to find the local con man just swindling away, just standing around alleyways and swindling you. But said con men are very few and far between. They do exist. They're just not as prevalent. Most people on the island are intensely dedicated to their cause. The hunters are the ones that, as the name suggests, make hunting expedition. They provide all the food. And they basically provide a lot of the food for the village, as well as offering up as ranged artillery in great battle. Out of character, these are the rangers. You can probably glean which ones are what.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even along here.
They're mostly a lot of those that class. While they're the hunters, while fiercely loyal, they're a lot more. They keep a lot more to themselves. They're the loyal but lone. They're the loyal loners, if I have to describe them. They're more often than not out hunting or tracking or just surveying the area rather than actually interacting with others back home. Basically, they're one of the biggest workaholics of the entire clan.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we got the Bruisers, who are by far the strongest of the clan has to offer. Now, while many will probably think that this means they're absolute dumbasses, that isn't the case. They're just the most likely to just jump in. They're most likely just to jump in at any opportunity, saying shit like, "Oh, I can take it, don't worry," and they always come back in a stretcher. It's always funny.
I'm not gonna lie, when RUKAR says this, I'm expecting Alco and Valko to just look at each other. Like, not understanding, not being like, uh-huh.
No. I understand what that is. They do it with pride. Akko does it out of Valko does it out of I guess necessity on his belief.
Like every time someone brings this up, he just looks like, why are people like this? Like why are we talking about it like this?
Yeah, but if they aren't like actually like on the battlefield, you're most likely find them around the clan as bouncers and bodyguards for, like the taverns.
I expected them to be the occupied army, actually.
Just don't piss them off. They cause a lot of property damage if you piss them off, especially like an army of them.
Oh.
And that means there's a barbarian to the group.
I'm gleaning the classes so far.
Yeah. I like to think that if RUKAR found like a stick, he's like trying to like mark off like a little pyramid in like the ground ahead of him. With like trying to like just physically out like little stick figures and like a little diagram of like who and what does what. After that we got the brawlers. The brawlers are an interesting bunch. They're not as strong. They're not as strong as the bruisers, but they're not as sneaky or tactful as the scouts and hunters. They're like the default. They're like the standard. They're the jack of all trades. They're able to actually switch into any role they needed, but they're not as good as those in their designated class. They're just good as like the standard.
Oh yes, master of
meaning they can utilize a variety of weaponry, and who we saw when we visited. I forgot the guy's name, but you'll most likely find brawlers working as blacksmiths because they work with so many variety of weaponry that they just craft the weapons themselves most of the time.
Nice.
I mean, after all, who knows how to construct better weapons than the people who know to utilize them the most, more than anyone?
Yes.
After this, you seem kind of hesitate for a second before going to explain the final two classes of his clan. First, after that, we have the strikers. The strikers are interesting. Commonly, you'll see them as the instructors of the Isle. They're more so the teachers. They're like the foundation of anyone's combat. In order to before you can choose your path, you have to first follow the foundational monk training of a striker. Most new recruits learn the foundations of offensive and defensive combat before they ultimately choose which class to dedicate themselves to. This was the role I was almost part of. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that. Good luck. My luck would have it. My birth mother was one of them, but we'll get to her in a bit. Point is, strikers are the default. They're the default foundational for anyone to learn before they enter the field of combat. They're like what they learn first before they branch out. And then finally, we have the tanks. The tanks are the designated watchmen of the Isle. Or, as occasionally, they're the watchmen, but also the diplomats between each clan. They're the ones that reach out other clans, and Valko, if you remember on your visit, they are the ones who reach out to newcomers. They have to view everyone to see if they're a threat to the clan or not first.
He nods. I remember.
Yeah, these guys, they value the clan's protection above all else. No matter what, they are dedicated to their cause. Like they're dedicated to just protecting the clan, make any choices and basically any choices made for the clan's future is basically in regards to the absolute worst case scenario. And while no one on the Isle is extremely religious, there have been some who have been known to worship and pray to Ulanus at the very least. Because since she is the creator of the sun, and by extension the holy light that guides their weapon, that guides their strike, that guides them essentially. That is within in class my birth dad's a part of. My mother was a teacher. My mother was a teacher, a striker. My mother was a striker who, more often than not, would be the one teaching new recruits the foundational elements of combat. While my father would spend more time working as a watchman. And both are extremely, and I mean extremely, dedicated to their job. And you can imagine that doesn't leave much to a home life for that. Needless to say, it's not that they hated me or resented me. They just valued their job more.
Sorry to hear that.
Did you
Yeah.
have any siblings, or was it just yourself?
Nope. Just me.
I see.
Yeah. The birth mother name is Hasi. Haci. And he basically writes out the names in common as he's going through them. I'm fully devoted to the fact that he has like a stick with him and he's like just drawing and writing out on the ground beneath him to have like some sort of visual to help.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She is one of the head instructors of the Whirlwind clan. Follows the way of the most traditional of monks. Honestly, she detached herself from a lot of personal attachment and a relationship. She says her family's an exception. Though in practice, that's not saying much. She still dedicates herself. She still dedicates herself wholly to training the next generation. Yeah, she says her family's an exception, but you can all kind of smell the bullshit on that. I don't think she could smell it. I think she genuinely believed it.
I'm sorry.
I made peace with it. I'll get to why in a bit. Now, dear old dad. His name is Dakad, and he writes out in common Daccad. He was, as I said before, a tank. He was absolutely devoted to his cause. But he is, whereas Hasi was more patient and just overall calm. He was the definition of a battle-hardened warrior, very stoic, very rugged. He just fully devotes himself to protecting the clan from any potential, but I have to stress that, any potential hostile forces, even if they don't exist, to our knowledge. Even in times of peace, he's always been seen on the job, ever watching, ever vigilant. He would always sacrifice his privacy and family life for the greater good. I would rarely see Hasi home. I would see Dakad even less. Yeah. So for like the early
Just explain how a dragon ended up raising you.
I'm getting to that. For like the first few years of my life, that was the norm. I was almost home alone for like the majority of my life. Which, granted, for like a good portion of like my early years, I just remember being home alone. They would pop in occasionally, but it was never for long. The job always called to them. And one day, I guess my curiosity got the better of me. Sneaking out from the watchful eye, sneaking out from the watchful eye of like the tanks, of the watchmen, or the hunters, or anyone really. I'm amazed I actually did it as a like a fairly young hatchling. I was just exploring one day. I actually no, addendum that. One day I was just wandering around the village after a class ended, and I just noticed a newcomer, but one that seemed to have blended in perfectly. Something about her just felt off. I still remember like it was yesterday. She looked like an Arakakra, but the pattern, something was different about it. So somehow, while evading the eyes of the watchmen or the hunters, or I think she knew, but she just wanted to play along. But as a young hatchling, I followed her out of the clan. And from that, I followed her until I came across a coastal cave, a bit far from the outskirts of my village. As I see this strange Arakakra I see this strange woman walk into the cave. A bit put off by the massive fucking cave on the outskirts of my village, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing? I am a child. Why am I following this stranger into a dark cave? But curiosity waits for no one. I followed her in. Basically stumbled through blind darkness for a bit until I happened across the center and just found like what I can only describe as just a den fit for a dragon.
You walked right into their lair.
Yeah. Yes, I did. The lady I would
polymorphed herself to be part of the Dragon's Skull's line. Super.
That's funny. Basically, I think she was aware I was following her most of the way, and by the time I stumbled across her den, she just appeared right behind me, demanded what I was doing here, and to like really put in perspective what was happening, she revealed her form. She wasn't. I was aware she wasn't an Arakakra. What stood before me was this massive bronze dragon. She wasn't demanding me of anything. She wasn't like trying to force me out. She was just genuinely curious as I was, in a way. As what the hell was this young hatchling doing in a literal dragon den? Strangely enough, she's more of a word mother than my own mother, which put that in perspective. The more when I asked her what she was doing in our village, she then confirmed that she basically leave her den once in a while for food, or to know about the locals. She then revealed to me that she's been alive since the Cataclysm, and been living in She's been alive since the Cataclysm and been living in solitude ever since the original Dragon Emperor fell. because she has lived a long life, probably as long as you two. As he points over to Valko and Damon, maybe even longer.
Probably longer than me.
But yeah, every now and again she will leave her den to either hunt for food, or in some strange sense of comfort and community, she just knows about the town, like just walking through. Apparently, according to her, well, there's been many kind of close calls. I was the one. As a young Hassan, I think like 2. Was apparently one of the only ones who was brave or stupid enough to just follow her into her den and learn the truth. I think she said it was both.
Oh, I'm curious. Curiosity is a very important tool for studying, and it is not something I will brush aside. So.
After that, she would send me off, like, just say, don't do anything so foolish again. And I took that. I took that warning and absolutely ignored it as I went to go back to the den the next day.
Yeah, you did it again.
And she would basically just humor me and tell me stories of times before the calamity, stories of times when this was the land of actual dragon riders, of people of dragons actually being a lot more prevalent in the world. And I was just enraptured. Like, you have to understand, to the Isles as a whole, the past of the island being home to dragon riders is practically a myth by now. Because dragon sightings have been so far and rare that they themselves have been seen as just items of myth or legend. Since most dragons keep themselves now, as we've seen on the Zigzackle, there's just far fewer dragons, and the ones that basically live in isolation after the cataclysm. The more I went back and visited her and listened to her story, the more she decided. She had learned about the ways our village operate, the ways of combat, the ways of like. She mainly learned by like watching, and her being as old as she is. If we meet her, don't tell I said that, please. That I value my life.
Never tell an old lady her age.
But yeah, she's well aware of like our practices in the clan, and sees a potential in me that didn't seem to be tapped by a lot of people in our clan. And I guess not wanting to be another cookie cutter soldier for the entire for the clan as a whole, since it was just filled with, you can only hear so many times like for the good of the clan so much before it drives you mad. Many people accepted madness. I grew tired of it, and I grew even more tired of it the more I hung out with Oh, I never said her fucking name, did I? Right, no, the dragon, like, when she revealed herself, she revealed her name as Umur. The bronze dragon was named Umur. I should have said that a while ago. But basically, the more time I hung out with her, and she told me stories, the more she offered to teach me how to use my foundational understanding of monk combat and harness draconic energy through that. That's how I fight the way I do, because she helped me take the foundation and harness draconic energy through that. And we've done we've done that song and dance for so long that by the time I was near in adulthood, it evolved from what felt like a mentor-student relationship. She felt more like a mother to me than my own birth mother. And I thought for a while that was just me. But I don't think it was. Then she slowly began to transfer from calling me her student into her hatchling. It was nice. Eventually, when I entered adulthood, and I just wanted to just venture out in the world to find out more about like other dragons. Because by that time, she's already told me that most of the metallic dragon have been living across the Dragon Skull Isle, but they've all live in their own isolated areas, farther away from my own clan. They're on the Isle, but just not near my clan like Umur was. Mm-hmm. Much like how the Chromatic Dragon all kind of isolated themselves on the Zigzeko. And when hearing that they've heard potential stories of Chromatic Dragon going to Zigzeko, I was curious to learn about them, to learn more about anything draconic, if I could. That kind of got fallen by the wayside, but all the sheer absurd bullshit we kept running into, but I found some answers here and there. Obviously, we were just there. And I think I have like now just a better understanding, and we met the fucking queen of all dragons. My god, that's kind of setting in right now. I think you all may have captured a glimpse at Umur when we were visiting the Dragon Skull Isle for the impromptu wedding of Aveline and the Dragon Emperor. Does he actually have a name? Like an actual name, or did you just know by Dragon as the Dragon Emperor?
Yeah, hold on.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Where is he? Emperor Taldur. Taldur.
Taldur. Yeah. Basically, with the impromptu marriage of Emperor Taldur and Aveline, I think she was there in full dragon form, but it was still fairly far from the village, and I didn't really have the gut to approach her. Not out of shame. It's just like, I don't know. It's just been a while.
After being home for away from home for so long, it's kind of natural. I'm not gonna lie.
But now you want to go back, right?
Yeah. That what they said about being able to turn into a dragon, needing an ancient dragon to offer me a scale, and just like I spent so much time with Umur. She told me so many stories about how, just being a dragon, or just life as a dragon, or just anything about dragons. I guess part of me just always wanted to know what it was like. Gonna be presented with that option, the fact that I could. It just, I don't know. It just hit me differently. She would also probably land back before taking so long to introduce her to my friend.
I know of this magic you speak of, RUKAR. And I believe Tiamat might have unintentionally misinformed you.
Oh.
She said ancient, but her classifications do not probably align with that of your kinds.
Mm-hmm.
You will likely need a great worm.
Well, even so, it'd just be nice to visit her again. Especially before we enter the heat of battle, since I'm fairly certain she and the other metallic dragons of the Owl are are following the orders of it was Taldo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, following Taldo's orders into battle.
I-
So far, yeah. Sorry, go.
I do not mean to say that in discouragement. There should still be at least one alive.
I'll consider it. If it's not too out of our way, and we have the time to do it, then maybe.
No, no, no. The great elder of the Dragon Riders. He should still be on the Isles.
Oh shit, are we?
Still around.
I feel like at that point, Rukar's neck basically snaps into looking right at Oceanbound, like, oh shit, for real?
Owl style. Just three.
Real shit.
Real shit?
For real? Oh shit.
I haven't spoken to him in a long time. But the old geezer wouldn't have come to the west for the great war that claimed most of the adult dragons. Is too big to fly, you see.
I guess all the more reason to go back home. Strictly to see the dragons, though. If I can help it, I'm not stepping foot. But I'm not looking to like go back to my clan. I'm not looking to see those guys. I can already understand how that would go. They'd be like, "Where have you been? Where have you been? Why are you performing your duties? Like you failed to the clan, yada yada." It's a whole thing. I don't want to deal with that.
No, I understand. If you want, we can help you sneak around.
I mean, it's a coastal cave, so we could probably if we head back to the Dragon Skull Isle, I could probably find where the cave is. I could show you off to Umur. Finally, talk to again after so long, and then we can go find and then we can go find this elder great worm and this elder worm or elder great worm.
A great worm.
Great worm. Go find this great worm on the Isle then.
I mean, if Umur was around before the calamity, she might know where they are.
That is true.
Especially if she told you so many stories about the dragon dragons.
So you all okay with that?
Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
It sounds like it would be very helpful for a quest.
Cool. He's now like you see him kind of just curling to himself, not about the crying thing. Nah, he basically it's set into his mind that he's gonna reunite with his surrogate mother for the first time in months, and just shit, what the fuck do I say? Proper mail hasn't been invented yet. I couldn't have a way to send letters. I've only written one note. And just shit. What do I do? What do I say? Basically, the standard type of nervousness that you would imagine any child to go to after not seeing their parents for a while.
Akko makes his way to the orb, kind of patting Rukar on the shoulder as he goes for it, and just goes, "The gift is always nice if you want some help."
Player wise, out of context, out of character. The only time Rukar's ever written a note in the session summaries towards Umur was in fucking 2022.
Holy shit! I completely forgot about the notes.
and that's the first and only time I've ever actually touched that session summary, because that was a way you could get the whole inspiration die.
Whoopsies.
Alright then. Guess I'm heading home. Guess I'm finally visiting home. And basically, and at that declaration, Rukar would then hop off the desk and hop off the table and maneuver towards the orb? Question mark? Is this an orb?
Orb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
He
orb
basically walked to the orb and places his hand on it to then ask the Zeratin to. I think he had to to the Dragon Skull Isle, and then he offers like what I imagine a vivid picture in his mind of the coastal cave he's that of Umur's coastal cave. Like in the direction of the Dragon Skull Isle, and then projecting into the Zeratin's mind the image of Umur's coastal cave.
Absolutely. You feel the wind pick up as the Zeratin begins to increase its speed a little bit, moving from casual floating to a little bit more active as it heads southeast.
Oh yeah, by the way, appearance-wise, even though I said she's just Arakakra because the bird that she was in her form is called a martial eagle, which looks like this. Basically, look at this, but imagine like the spots on the white parts are like bronze, like a golden bronze.
Oh.
That is what I imagine like the Arakakra form to look like. Basically, this bird, but these specks and these spots are bronze.
Hell yeah.
I should have designed it, but damn, I should have designed a lot of things, but I just never got to it.
Mood.
Alrighty, we are about not exactly. we're not halfway because of delays.
savings.
Curse you, daylight savings.
Yeah.
But I'm going to suggest that we take a quick self-care break. Get water, stretch, move about, do whatever you need to, and we will be back. Oop, didn't mean to do that. We will be back in, I want to say 10 minutes on the hour.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, for update, Damon. As RUKAR basically just change the trajectory of the Zeratin, basically saying to go in the direction of the Dragon Skull Isle and projecting his vivid memory of Umura's coastal cave. So that's where the Zeratin's headed next.
Alrighty.
Just let you know, because you would BRB for that.
Yeah.
And that bird I put in the out of character chat, that is specifically the bird that Umur's Arakakra form is when she changed its shape.
Oh.
Just replace the spot on the chest with like more bronze spot as like a little subtle hint that a subtle hint towards what she really is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kind of like that idea, the idea that even in a disguise, there's some subtle tell that it's not exactly what it is. Like that's not the true form. But yeah, thanks for there's your finally there's your good bit of
Hello.
RUKAR lore dump.
The lore loaf.
I hope it didn't feel like I hope it didn't feel like I sidetracked anything for that.
No.
No, absolutely no.
We wanted this.
I know. It's just like it's also a long time coming
Yeah.
because RUKAR's always been the one that just kind of just stand off to the side. I think that also reflects in how he told like the story. While he does keep eye contact, he's more so like just kind of. He's not used to having the spotlight on him, so he's looking anywhere. Like, while he does maintain eye contact with some people, he mostly, like, tries to distract his vision by looking everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And also doing the little doodles.
Yeah. Hooray! Finally! RUKAR!
Sure.
RUKAR!
Yippee! God, I want to design Wyvern RUKAR so bad if he actually gets to have the type of scale to do it. A giant feathery Wyvern RUKAR would be so cool.
Yes. Join the Half Dragon Club.
I
There's only two of you before, I think.
That's enough for
I'll
us,
think-
club.
definitely also guess this is just me. This is just me basically kind of stroking my ego for a bit. But I do actually like the more like the way he kind of sounded more vulnerable when he's talking about Umur specifically.
Yeah, he's nervous. He's a nervous boy.
Yeah.
Can you see this guy who's always been like the kind of solid rock from a majority of the group? like the one to always like lean on, the one who had other people's back. You very rarely see him actually be anything like basically a nervous kid.
Hmm.
Finally, the strong, stoic, the big, cool guy opens up and melts. Yeah.
It only took like what 2 to 3 years.
Just a couple years.
Maybe. It took about 59 episodes.
Yeah, it's about 59 episodes.
Yippee!
Yay!
I just feel bad that neither Biz or Aveline were here.
Yeah. There's always the
Aveline
boss,
would be fiending right there.
Yep. I feel like he'd be a lot more relaxed about it after the visit. And also thank God for Ocean Bounty, because I completely forgot we had a reincarnated, not reincarnated, but like
Rehatched.
a Phoenix style rebirth of Ocean Bounty before Ocean Bounty.
I love that we
Oh,
all forgot he was
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that was the giant. That was like the giant jade stone.
Yeah.
It was Ocean
Right.
Bounty's egg.
It was an egg.
I forgot about that.
Right. I think we all did.
Straight up, I thought it was Black Razor talking at first because I forgot about Ocean's Bounty, and I was like, Black Razor's giving some lore, huh? And then Kay was like, oh no, yeah, it's the dragon in the tree, and it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
we have that.
we have the reborn Ocean Bounty, who, despite being the size of a hatchling, regained all its knowledge and wisdom.
I like that I just thought about it, but I like how now, like, not now, but like, we've established that there is a martial, there is a place that is mostly martial, and there is a place that is mostly magical, aka the Calyptra. It's like mostly spellcasters in there.
Cool, actually. Like how the Kalinjoy has mostly magical casters. Meanwhile,
Yeah, there's the duality there.
Meanwhile, Rukar's village is. There are some that use magic, like rogue, like the rogues or the hunt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have the class name, but let's be honest. Like the scouts are rogue, the hunters are rangers, the booters are barbarian, the brawlers are fighter, strikers are monk, and tanks are paladin. Instead of tanks, I should have just called them watchmen. Honestly.
Sentinel.
Either way. Yeah, but basically they're the more martial side of things, and the ones that like the scouts, the hunters, and the tanks. They're the ones that they're the ones that kind of use magic, but they only really use it in a practical sense rather than like exploration or studying. They just say like, can this defend me better? Can this make me hit better? If it's not, I don't want it.
I walk away for 2 seconds and I get a fucking bot.
No.
Kill them, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have you thought about getting Sterybot? Sterybot's like just a bot that just basically snipes any bot that it sees.
I'm surprised Nightbot isn't doing it. Oh well.
You hear that?
I've gotta
You're getting sloppy, Nightbot.
I've gotta go through all my settings and shit at some point.
Okay. But yeah, Jack just pointed out that it's nice that we actually have like a little sort of mirrored history when it comes to Rukar's home and Aqua's home, where the Kalindroy is mostly made up of magical users, while Rukar is mainly made up of martial users who some use magic, but only in a practical sense.
Yeah, and some people on the Kalindroy are also kind of martial, but are mostly magical in nature. Like Herald Barbarians, I think is one of them.
Yeah, it's something I never considered, but it's really cool to look in retrospect that there is like just these two
bearers. And both of them grown up on stories.
How does Aqua have any siblings?
No.
Yeah, same.
Anyone
They're
on this
both
ship have
loudly
siblings?
shouting.
RUKAR had no siblings. Aqua had no siblings. I have no idea about Biz. I don't think
Volko
Val-
has none.
Yeah, does Damon have any? Sibling?
So, kind of. So, Damon's people are raised communally. They're not raised by individual parents. So, he, like, the people growing up around him were, like, basically siblings to him. He may have also had blood siblings, but, like, families weren't like that in his community. Like, the children were raised communally, and they were all, like, kind of thought of as family, I guess.
So cool.
Yeah.
And then Aveline had a sibling, or half sibling.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
had them.
I think she still have.
Yeah. Who is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
Princess Oda is still alive.
Wait, no, it was just the husband of the mother, like the
I mean, technically alive. She's undead.
yeah.
Oh, right. That was one that got married off to the vampire. Oh no.
Ah.
What?
Damn.
But in spirit, we all have a sibling, and it's with a wisdom.
Hooray, RUKAR lore, finally.
Yeah.
Yay!
Alrighty. As we continue, does anybody else have anything before we go into travel?
I have something, I guess, while we're traveling.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Oh god, okay.
You have to preface this, after this day passed and they continue traveling, RUKAR would just be found very skittishly and like just, if anyone would walk by, he would be like muttering to himself, like just atop any of the trees as a lookout. He's basically hyping himself up for the reunion. It'll be fine. It'll be
From
fine.
time to time, Aku is just walking up to him. I got stories about dragons if you want.
Huh?
I got more stories about dragons from back in the garden, right?
That yeah. And he, what? Like, is it like a book of stories about them?
Some of them were just written down. Some of them mostly from memory from grandfather. But if you
Yeah, he
want
might-
sometime.
Yeah. It could help keep my mind off of it. Keep my mind busy.
Yeah.
Thanks. But yeah, that's all you're really gonna be doing. Give me sticking up to a lookout job, but also just take a peek at like the tales that, tales of like Akko's shit, the tale of the dragon that Akko is sharing with him through like the documents. But yeah, that's it. So if you want to do your thing, then go ahead.
Yeah. Trying to think of how to start it. Because I don't know how. It'd probably be like either the next day or the day after, whatever, sometime in the morning. Angel,
Yeah.
have Volker and Damon still been like going and watching the sunrise and stuff like that?
Sure.
Sure, okay.
Don't make the sun fall out.
No, maybe, I don't know, it might happen again.
Watch out for the Valorant law.
Tee.
We'll see.
What if?
Hey, gear up for another sun falling out of the sky episode.
No.
As Valko and Damon watch the sunrise, they think, man, it's a good thing the sun isn't falling today. Suddenly, the moon comes careening towards the planet.
When the fuck did we start playing Majora's Mask? Hold on.
The moon finally caught up to the sun. Oh no!
Sorry, I'm still trying to think, like, well, how do I initiate this conversation? I'm so good at roleplay.
Nah, so am I. Couldn't you tell?
Yeah. No, you did
Both
a
of
really
you are hella
well-
good at role playing. Shush.
Um, probably this morning they go out to watch the sunrise. Volko probably didn't come back for most of the night. And when he did come back to get Damon, it looks like his hair's like kind of like messed up, like from like the wind or something or other. And as he says that he has something that he like wants to show you, particularly this morning, as he's like walking with you out, on top of the Zaratan.
All right, what is it?
He looks at you with like this like unfamiliar like energy in his eyes, and like holds like his hand out to you as his like wings unfurl. He's just like, here, it's up in the air.
All right. Damon will take his hand.
Now hold on tight, and he's gonna scoop you up bridal style and shoot into the air.
Hey,
The
Uh,
old men are being gay. Yeah.
And Volko has complained about this probably several times, that his wings don't carry him as far as he wants them to, or that they weren't strong enough to last him for very long before he felt exhausted. And as he starts like flying around and like not getting too far from the God, I keep wanting to call it the Calendroy, the Zaratan, like maybe like he's flying for a lot longer and a lot more intensely than he used to, or that he seems like he does in combat. He's flying. Sorry, go ahead.
You've been practicing your flying.
Not even that. He's if you look at his face at all, he's got this just it, the muscles in his face aren't very great, so when he smiles, it looks kind of awkward as hell. But he is like smiling, and like looking as he's
And that he's got the fucking like predator's teeth showing out.
yeah, his fangs are poking out a little bit, like his eyes are wide.
Valko's smile be like,
It's not that bad, but it definitely has
That's a
this
beautiful
like,
smile.
it is beautiful.
Drex, I'm here to inform you that somebody is watching you from the chat.
Oh, hi, May. It's not our May. It's the French May. Hi.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah.
You're just in time. Good stuff going on here.
May, there's old May Niawi going on.
This old man Yowie, yes. Let's see, what was but yeah, he's got this smile on his face that like he looks so energized. And he says to Damon, like, I think that the ornament that I got from Tiamat, it's made me stronger. And he as he's like flying up and up like into the clouds and even above them, as he like slows to a stop above the clouds as the sun's rising. I don't think I have to worry about my stamina with my wings anymore. I can fly as long as I want.
I look so excited. So happy.
He's not particularly looking at Damon at the moment, but he's like looking just up at the sky, still with that smile on his face. He's just like, I feel like I could go anywhere. I haven't flown like this in so long.
I'm glad you've got it back.
Think it's okay to feel this good? Despite
Of course it is.
that he looks down at Damon, with this smile on his face. Uh, and he, uh, damn, I think he even like chuckles a little bit. He's like, I can even do something like this. Hold on tighter. And he lets go of your legs just long enough to like kind of shift the position of how he's holding Damon. Like pulls like him close by his torso, and kind of angles himself a little bit so it's not like Damon's like going to fall. Uh, and with his other hand, like outstretches their arms, or one of their arms, and starts almost like they're dancing in the air, just like slowly moving around.
You brought me all the way up here just for a dance, Falco. You could have asked me while we were on the.
I wanted to share this with you.
Thank you. I've never been this high.
It's a rush, isn't it?
It is. I can see why you missed this.
It's been hundreds of years. I've missed it more than I think anyone could understand.
I'm glad you've got it back.
I think maybe they dance in perhaps silence for like a few minutes. And until like Volka's eyes land on Damon for a moment. And he just says, we should get married.
Damon's eyes will go wide. Married?
I think Volko's mind catches up with itself, and you can see like the heat rising in his face as he realizes what he just said. Yes.
Falco. You know I won't be here for much longer.
And
I'm not sure if I want to leave you with that.
I'd want to be as close to you as I possibly can for as long as I can. He says this as he's like gently pressing his forehead against Damon's. But if you don't want to, I understand.
This is all so sudden.
I spoke without thinking.
No, you don't need to apologize. Just... I, actually. Yes.
Really?
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't know immediately, but yes.
Volko pulls you so tightly close that you might just like get crushed under the weight.
Falco's strength isn't that high.
It's not, but um, he like starts spinning the two of you around.
I
Not
guess I
super
hadn't
fast, but
really thought about it. Damon will cup Valko's hand and face in his hand. I guess I hadn't really thought about it, but I had already decided to spend the rest of my life with you.
I had decided long before we were even together, honestly, that I wanted to stay with you. I'm glad you feel the same.
Mm-hmm. I love you.
Love you too. As Volko is holding Damon close up against him, you can kind of hear this like this rumbling in like his throat. It sounds like a cat purring. I don't know how else to describe that.
You know Toothless crooning sound? I imagine it's like that. Like a little rumble in his throat.
Yeah, it literally just sounds like a cat purring.
You know, you don't talk much about how you feel to other people. But to those who know you, you're an open book.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means... the words left my head.
Dude, mood.
It means just the cute small things that you do when you're excited, or maybe sometimes annoyed. The flicking of your tail involuntarily. The soft, almost purrs when you're happy.
Don't tell anybody else about that. Also, I'm not cute. Have you looked at me?
Absolutely adorable.
He
And
looks
Damon
angry.
will
He
kiss
looks
him.
bitter. Bitter, but not like he hates it.
Damon will kiss him on the cheek.
And he'll like press his face against you. He will not beat the cat allegations.
He is cat-coated.
Mm.
In fact, for a second, you think, man, Volko's somehow still purring while talking, but no, that rumbling is something else.
Oh, god damn
Don't
it!
do this to me.
As
No, no!
hold on, let me finish.
The fucking Valman law will not come into effect right now.
As you shush, cat boy.
Okay.
Not you, the other cat boy. As you look up to see a storm front rolling in.
It's
It's raining gay.
It's a fucking tin, right?
No, it is a
No,
actual.
just an actual
It is
storm.
an actual storm. I've been subtly increasing the volume on that this entire time.
Oh my god.
Rain has little tiny pride flags encapsulated in every single little raindrop. Just for you.
Drex, I'm sorry to inform you that your friend is now going to be calling you Catboy.
We will speak on you. We will speak about this Sunday. Not you. I'm staring at them.
You said on
Anyways.
Sunday? Isn't today Sunday?
It's
No, next Sunday.
Oh,
Monday for you now, isn't it?
Semantics.
it's still Sunday until they go to bed.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Uh-huh.
Sunday until I go to bed.
Yeah, that's how the agreed time works.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we're going away from the games.
Anyway, there's a storm brewing.
Oh yes. Dark storm clouds on the horizon. And lightning.
No! Stop it!
We had one exception for development law. We could have let the gays be happy.
They'll be happy. They're just not gonna be in the rain.
It is approaching you fast.
Okay, one of them's a living lightning rod, the other can't really die until we take care of Cassandra. That's fine.
They'll live. How is it like unnaturally fast or like?
It's
Just like-
pretty fast, but then again, actual lightning storms can come in fast.
Yeah.
However, Falco,
Yeah.
there's something about this storm that you find familiar.
Oh yeah.
Something about the shape of the clouds and the frequency of the lightning.
Yeah.
You've seen this storm before.
Okay.
When your last ship was sunk. Only it was a lot quieter
You
back then.
son of a. I'm gonna get you. Anyway, so
To be
Volko
fair, I had this
goes from
planned,
being,
so-
like, probably
Wait,
the
what?
happiest he's ever been to like frozen and rigid, looking at this storm. And he just mumbles, "We need to go back now."
All right.
And he nosedives back to the ship as fast as he can with Damon.
As you all approach the ship, the storm sweeps over you, a sheet of water drenching you and the Zaratan and everyone in almost like a blow.
You know what the quiet whale is, right?
Yeah, we faced it before.
No, what's that?
Oh, hey.
Hi!
Evelyn just
I was, like,
appeared with the
taking-
power guy.
I was taking a really long nap and I just got this like jolts of like feeling that I needed to come up because somebody was kissing and I don't know who. But I
Honestly, I
had to...
don't
We can
know.
talk about it later. We don't have any time for this.
As you're in the middle of that sentence, Falco,
Yeah.
silence.
Lovely.
You finish your sentence, but none of you can hear what Volko says.
What did you say, Uncle?
What was that?
No sound comes from either of your mouths.
He puts a hand to his throat and he looks petrified.
The
I
entire world is silent.
I feel like at this point, Rukar eyes wide because I think he does remember their brief encounter with the quiet whale. They've encountered in the past, right? This crew specifically.
You encountered a
Yeah.
silence creature.
Yeah, they encountered something like this, something that could cause this. Not with the storm though. The storm is new. RUKAR immediately like guns like the size of the ship, even like as best he can, even like to maybe even the crow, like the trees around it, just trying to like keep an eye out to just spot anything in the waters, despite the storm.
Where's the
Actually, I
appropriate-
Where's that?
Akko's gonna reach into his pouch. Valko, in your message, in your head, you hear what is happening right now as the sending stone is being activated.
Okay, does that go through?
So, I don't believe the sending stone requires a semantic component. So yes, it does.
They just require activation.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god, that means we can talk to each other. Holy shit.
Yeah, baby, I just realized.
Well, I was gonna be like, oh,
Messages. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just be like, oh, does anybody have message? This is so much smarter.
I think I do. Hold on, I'm walking down on my computer. I finished all the homework I had been working on.
Hell yeah.
We all have sending stones.
Yeah, we all have the sending stones, so we can all just talk to each other in our heads.
Yeah, but don't those have a specific number of uses per day? Or...
No, but it does take an action.
Yeah, which is why
That's...
it's like,
Oh boy.
let me look at.
And I don't need my action for this turn. It's fine. We're in the setup.
Yeah. What was it Akko had asked? What's going on?
What is happening right now?
You remember messaging also has like a character limit.
Yeah.
Yep, 20 words. No, wait, 20 words or 25?
25,
25, okay.
I think.
I'm gonna check that real quick, but I think.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, RUKAR is immediately gunning to like any sort of like high vantage point to just basically keep an eye out for any sort of incoming danger or threat to the ship.
It's hard to tell, RUKAR. It's so dark out. And the ocean is pitch black.
He put on his... Thank God he has night vision goggles then, if that even helps at all.
It has trouble piercing the water.
Volko's response to Akko will be, like, we're at risk of the Zaratan being torn apart by the Quiet Whale. We need to work fast.
You see Akko's face kind of like confused at first, because I don't think... How much did you tell Akko about the Quiet Whale? Or how much did Akko hear about the Quiet Whale?
I don't think Volko's really said anything about that incident that happened with him.
I think he... Was it just him and RUKAR, or RUKAR even there for it?
For what?
For the Quiet Whale, it's been so long.
For what we encountered, I think that was as a whole group, but as for Volko had a specific event that was just him, where the ship got torn apart, and he was the only one left alive.
Okay, yeah.
He hasn't talked about that.
Yeah, not about that. RUKAR just immediately on alert because of the creatures themselves. He did not know about the implications for Valko.
In that case...
Oh, go ahead.
Does Akko know anything about the Quiet Whale from his researcher background?
Make me a history check.
Well, 17.
There have been various creatures recorded by the Kenlandroy scientists and researchers that have an enigma where they project a magical field of silence around them. However, usually those are smaller creatures, maybe some upwards of the size of, say, an orca. And they did not have nearly the range that you are feeling around you, as the entire Zaratan is covered in a silence field. Whatever this is, is massive.
Right.
And certainly not the
It's the
creature that you
megafauna.
saw. Yeah, certainly not the creature that you all saw before.
Aqua is making mental notes of what currently are the traits of the creature. So far, magical field projecting, megafauna, aquatic, storm. That's it. That's all we got.
Volga, you seem to have some experience with this thing. What do we do?
He looks a little panicked, like, I don't really know.
I have one spell I can cast without talking. Hits things hard.
And it is...
Steel Wind Strike. Need to see things though.
Okay.
Oh, Aveline, you don't think that's going to be an issue as you see a tentacle rising from the water.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, what?
Strike it now.
Oh, what side?
Aveline runs
This
to the
side.
ship.
Oh, I just zoomed out.
Another
Oh,
fucking creature taking up half of the board.
look at that little guy.
Do we get the sense that this is like an area of effect, or that this is like a thing that it can do? And
That-
if we break concentration on it, we would have a little bit more efficacy. Like, is there
That is a constant effect, as far as you know.
okay?
We're going to see this tentacle and just in his head, like, oh shit!
As many tentacles begin to coil and rise around the Zaratan, and a head emerges from the water, splitting into 14 sections, each filled with teeth.
Oh god.
And each
That is horrifying.
and each section lined with 3 eyes, glowing an odd white.
Because Valko just yelled at me to cast the thing, can I cast the thing before we go into initiative? Or do I have to wait?
You may cast your spell, and then we will enter initiative.
Okay, and then second thing, you made specific mention of like numbers and how big this thing is. And I do remember you allowing me to do this in the past, and I could not remember if this was something you said I could do in the future or
That
not.
was, I know exactly what you're talking about, and if it's AoE stuff, it can only hit a creature once.
It's not AoE stuff. It says, make a melee spell attack against each target. And it says, choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Now, technically, this is 1 creature, but can't I just choose it 5 times?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
It will make the creature so much cooler that it makes the only sound you can hear, but it makes no like big roar. It just shushes you. That's all the sound it makes.
Sorry, guys. I tried.
Wait.
Okay.
07, girl.
I'm gonna shift this token a little bit for reasons. There we go.
Oh, reason. I love reason.
I need to be
I
able to
love
see its health bar so I can do its health bar.
That is fair.
Ah.
That is fair.
Wait,
That's a
Actually-
good reason.
Actually, you know what? If I move it here, then I can give you guys visual on the health bar.
Yay. Oh my god.
Lovely.
Well, now hold on. The health bar.
It is matching the size of.
Yeah, the health bar always matches the size of the token.
Yeah.
It does have a lot of health, though.
We just had to see how much Emily checks it in the first spell.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm using a point of inspiration. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Get him, Aveline.
24.
Get that.
You go to swing, and it looks like the tentacle is going to block you, but something guides your hand and twitches your blade in just a way to make it hit. A 24 does hit.
Okay, that's great. That's great. That's really great. Really, really great. Hold on. I think I have to be over here for that. Oh, sorry. 29 force damage.
Oh, do you have to be adjacent to it?
Within 30 feet.
Ah, okay.
And if it's a melee thing, my range is doubled. So I don't actually have to move because I have spell sniper.
Okay. I just somehow managed to close its sheet by trying to open its sheet. We love that.
I've done that. I've done that
And then
before.
I teleport within 5 feet of one of the targets I hit or missed. Wait, it says I can. I'm gonna look at Valko and I'm gonna be like, give like a thumbs up or a thumbs down before I cast the spell. Like yes or no, get closer. I'm gonna be pointing at the thing and thumbs up, yes or no.
Make a performance check to see if you can properly convey your thoughts.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real. Volko just sees you pointing thumbs up, thumbs down, and he just like nods.
Okay.
Like
well, I did
he is
get a
just assuming
23.
you're like attack the creature. Yes.
No, I did get a 23 on my performance to convey the message.
Yeah,
So-
you guys are allowed to do that in order to, charade properly. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And she gets closer. This is technically with permission. I do want you all to remember that later.
Volko's poor at communication. He might still not understand. Bear with him.
Jason, yeah. Alrighty. Everybody roll initiative.
Yippee!
Yahoo! This is terrifying.
I saw you got the one after the thing.
Can't have one nice thing in this house. We gotta always have fear and scary. Oh man. I had a feeling something was gonna go horribly, horribly wrong if I did this, and here we are.
To be fair, I had this planned before I knew what you were gonna do.
I was going to. That was actually gonna be the next thing I just asked you. Was like, was this planned?
I'm assuming that's why the body was there.
Dude, you see the scene that I was doing with Angel, and you in the back of your head, like, oh no. Now I get to throw the quiet wail at them.
Falco's kind of high in the air. He'd spot a storm incoming.
Yeah.
God.
Just the whole. Yes, we finally get like a whole loaf of RUKAR lore. We get the Valko and
We get
David
old man
proposal. Now we get giant quiet kraken or beast. I don't know what the thing is. It's not a whale.
Eldritch
No,
abomination.
it's like whale. W-A-I-L.
I'm just gonna call it the silent wave. I don't know.
Valko, it is your turn first.
I saw that.
However,
Yes.
as a layer action,
Fuck.
Ooh, layer action. We are in his home. We are essentially in his home turf.
I need. Let's see.
Question. We've long rested, right?
Oh yeah, it's. I mean, assuming you fucking sleep at night, it's been like 6 days.
Awesome. Just double checking.
Awesome.
Akko,
Oh,
I need
I'm
you.
staring at you like a Victorian child. What are you gonna do to me?
I need you to make me a dex save.
Cool, fantastic. Not even proficient at that.
Akko, a bolt of lightning crashes from the sky, and you take 17 lightning damage.
Oh shit. Fuck! Absorb has a verbal. Wait, no, it has a somatic component. Fuck you. I'm gonna get a resistance to that.
Yeah, all you may just gotta look through your spells. Alright, you will gain resistance to the lightning damage.
So that's 9? Is it rounded up or down?
It is rounded down, so that is
Okay.
8 lightning damage to you.
Okay.
It is now your turn, Valko.
Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm double checking my scaled ornament because I'm like, what the fuck does this thing do for me again? um. Okay. So I know you said that the scaled ornament had like rainbow scales on it, and I can pick like what element that is. Is that something I make a decision of at like the beginning of the day, or just like as it happens, or?
We'll say you pick it at dawn.
Okay. So like, I swear this isn't metagaming, but I was just going to go with lightning anyway because he's a blue dragon.
Yeah, go for it.
So like,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, lightning's bread and butter.
yeah, I know that sounds like I'm like.
You're
That's just
good.
his brand.
Oh, he
That's
got
just-
struck by lightning.
No,
so...
not understandable. That's just his brand. It worked in the past.
Yes. Speaking of that, though, bonus action, I'm gonna use Aspect of the Worm. I'm gonna do the resistances, lightning damage, obviously. So in a 10-foot radius for 1 minute, anyone who's in that 10-foot radius will have resistance to lightning damage. And for my action...
That blue circle you must be within.
Awesome, thank you.
Yay!
I'm moving, though, so...
Um,
I'm sorry. I'm about to do something risky, and if I explode, I don't want it to be next to you if I blow up.
Oh, what the hell?
Is here good for like melee attacks, or do I need to get closer?
That is fine.
Okie dokie. I haven't done this in a hot minute, and it's probably gonna come back to bite me in the ass. But I'm gonna use Tinwee's powers to try and electrocute this thing.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
My DC is fucking 14. Like, this is going to fail. I'm just...
No. We
No, no.
gambling. We gambling.
I won.
yeah!
Yeah.
I am just thinking of some sort of, like... What do I want to do for this? I think he's just coming in with, like, a really solid palm strike, against it, and just trying to, like, funnel Tinwee's lightning through down his arm and into the creature.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Man, I rolled a 4.
You go to strike the quiet one, and a tentacle whips by, knocking your hand aside. Your power is thrown into the air, missing.
Can I do it again? I have, like...
You have extra attack.
I do have extra attack. Do you want me to roll again for the Tinwee power thing?
Yes.
Is that... Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. What the fuck's gonna happen to me? This is my first failure, so it's not gonna hopefully be the worst. I have to roll a d12. So I have written down for 8. A loud crack resounds as lightning rumbles across the ground and creates broken up difficult terrain in a shape depending on the ability cast. So whatever you want to do with that, Kay?
The ground in this area is now considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's like another tentacle like whacked his hand. Or no, like Volko, like as he tries to go in for a second strike, like something like goes off. The lightning like sparks too hard and it like rebounds across his arm and like sends him like stumbling backwards, and the power just goes off in a direction.
Or his aim was probably off because the ground is now significantly wettier and muddier.
It's in reaction to like the immense power that he was trying to channel.
Gotcha.
But he goes back down to 8.
Actually, because of
Actually.
that, roll me the damage that you would have done.
Oh yeah.
Don't kill me.
What damage would you have me have done?
Don't you have that in there as like a damage number for your thing?
I did, but that was for like, I mean I can.
Yeah, so roll the 68 because you're that level.
But you want me to roll that one? Okay.
Oh yeah, we just have to remember. Oh yeah, what ship's a living creature now?
Yeah.
47.
The Zaratan cries out as it takes 27 lightning damage.
Oops.
Can we hear the Zaratan crying out?
No. All you see is its head rise.
Ooh.
That's evil.
I love the two like bad things that could have happened around the 8 were like, oh, it's like nothing happens. Oh well. That's my turn because I have used my bonus action and my action.
Alrighty.
Actually, I can telepathically communicate with Black Razor.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, can you bless us? Can you do anything? We need to repel this thing. I need your help.
That is not Valko's character sheet. Oh, right. Choose 3.
I got this. I have so much.
I mean, Aveline, Akko, and Damon are the 3 closest. I think he would pick those 3.
Alrighty. A flash of golden light from Black Razor in its sheath, and Aveline, Akko, and Damon are now under the effects of the Bless spell.
Thumbs up. Good luck. That's my
What
turn.
does that do?
You get a d4 added to all of your attack rolls and saving throws.
Cool.
At the end of your turn, Valko,
Yes?
it's going to take a legendary action.
Yay!
Wow. Wowie.
Does a 23 hit your AC, Valko?
Yes. Yep.
A tentacle grabs you. Wrapping around you, you feel the prick of its various little teeth in the suction cups gripping onto you as you take 20 bludgeoning damage and are grappled.
Okay,
And
that's what happened to that
restrained.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what killed that tabaxi. For context, Emma, early in the campaign we saw a floating body with little bite marks around it, especially around the legs, and a huge ass lightning scorch mark on its chest.
I hate that.
We have now found the cause of it.
That's the bitch.
Okay, I also love calling it the Quiet One. That's such a cool Elvish name for it.
Aveline, it is your turn.
Just a sincere fuck you, because this is great. This is really challenging fight, and I really like it. But also from the bottom of my heart, like, I'm screaming, crying, throwing up. So fuck you.
Yeah, we spellcasters would like to unionize, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I've got this necklace of fireballs.
Yeah.
And I'm not how you were like, hey, drinking a potion should only take like a bonus action. Shouldn't hucking something only take a bonus action?
No, because it's an attack roll. Usually.
Okay.
In this case, it's not. It's not an attack roll, but it's still essentially performing an attack.
This is bullshit. No. So. I'm thinking that. Okay, what about this? What if I use a bonus action to detach? Because it says I have to use an action to detach a bead and throw it. What if I use a bonus action to detach it, and then next turn I can use a bonus action to throw it?
No.
Okay, I tried. Then I'm just gonna do my thingy again. The whatever the fucky. That one. This one. Nope, still have to roll it. Good lord.
So don't forget to add a D4 to it. But
D4 is not gonna save
that
me.
still misses, yes.
But here, look. It's an 11.
Unfortunately, an 11 is not enough.
Okay. That's it. That's all I've got. I still get to teleport though, even if I miss, so.
Where would you like to teleport, if you would like
Oh
to?
wait, hold on. Can I go over here? Can I go under it?
If you wish to, you may.
It's in the water.
It is in the water. How far can you teleport?
5 feet within the creature.
So there's no distance limit, it just has to be within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah.
Okay, you may teleport into the water.
Oh god.
Oh,
Cool.
gosh.
I go under the thing.
Aveline, you teleport and are immediately buffeted as you look up and see a writhing mass of hundreds of tentacles. The entire lower half of this creature is tentacles.
This was a horrible, horrible mistake.
Anything else on your turn?
No. Horrible, horrible mistake about sums it up.
As your turn ends, it feels you in the water next to it. And it's going to take a legendary action.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I need you to make me...
What did yeah for?
I need you to make me a Constitution save.
No, thank you. I decline.
At least you have bless.
At least you can't drown.
I decline to comment.
Oh my goodness.
I
Do
decline.
you have any more inspiration?
No, I have a couple, but like...
Aveline, the water darkens and you find that you cannot see anymore as it spits ink, clouding the water around you.
Oh god.
Fair.
You take 13 poison damage.
That's fair.
No, let's be real. Let's be real. We were warned about this ahead of time because Kay did say, and I quote, "I will not make the characters overpowered. I will not hold back."
Yeah.
We were warned about this ahead of time.
Rukar,
Yay.
it's your turn.
Okay. Would you say there's a tentacle for this thing wrapped around the Zeratan's neck, or is it more so on the outside of the body?
There are various tentacles around, but if you want to attack it, you will have to get in range of its main token.
Yeah, so like right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, if he needs to get in close, then that's what he's gonna do. He's just gonna fly up there. He's gonna fly down there, land on the Zeratan's neck,
wheel his fist back, and punch. And with the Shatanic Disciple, he would make this cold damage. He saw that it can wield, that it can somehow either, maybe not command, but it did bring a thunderstorm with lightning. So he's not gonna try. So he is not gonna try with lightning damage. He's gonna try with cold damage. So I roll to hit. 30.
A 30 does hit.
Get him, Rukar.
I read that as the gloves of catch these hands.
Yeah, do not look at the force damage. It's just bludgeoning. He had not taken a hit yet. So just 16 cold damage.
16 cold damage. Absolutely. Frost forms on the rubbery texture of its skin.
How does the cold affect him? Just out of curiosity.
It seems to work fine.
But like, even if it's not like big damage, he noticed that it did something. So his mission now is to just fucking wail on it. Screw defense, he's just wailing on this thing, so we will do extra attack, another unarmed strike.
Whale on the whale.
22.
Oh, the whale.
A
This is not a
22
whale.
does
This
hit.
is a monstrosity.
That's it. It will be 18 cold damage.
Alrighty.
Okay. And I have not used my bonus action yet, so I will use 1 key point to get 2 more hits in. For flurry of blows. So do a 1. That's a nat 1. Can I still roll the second one, or that?
Oh yeah, no, you still get to roll the second one.
And that's a 20 on the last one.
20 hits.
17 cold damage. That I do not know what that nat 1 will do though.
Bro, you rolled a 19 on a nat 1? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah,
strong.
man.
Rukar is
Belt,
based.
man. It's the belt, man, and then I realized, oh wait, martial arts means I could just switch to strength instead of dex.
Oh my
He has a
Bird.
fucking 29.
Buff bird.
god. That's insane.
And that is all he will do. That's all he can do. He just did everything he could. Actually, wait. Give me a second. He went down there, 50 feet. He... Actually, no. No, he's not going to keep distance. If this thing can just have the power of lightning, or like, not even the power of lightning, but can have somewhat of subtle control over the weather, range means nothing at this point. He's standing his ground. He will not mobile away, because there's nowhere really anywhere to go. So yeah, that'll be end of his turn.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn,
Yes.
it's gonna take a legendary action.
I know it.
Volko,
Yeah?
you feel yourself moving as the quiet one is going to throw you at Rukar.
Oh.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Since Valko can't fly, can they take a reaction to stabilize themselves?
No.
Okay. Slowly lowers hand.
I
My bad.
what's it called? I have slow fall, so if you throw me, I can just slow fall sideways anyway.
No. I want to see if we could do something silly.
You can. Volko is not considered a projectile you can catch.
It's so funny though.
Oh well.
Anyway.
Wait, that's my bestie.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
Rukar,
what do we gotta
you don't have to do anything. Rukar, make me a dex save.
Okay. Save 13. Give me 1 second. I will use Diamond Soul to spend a key point and redo that dex save. Could I thank you, Tenwei, in the past for reminding me that this exists?
It's a good thing. It's very useful.
Alright, to make that a... Okay, so we'll do another
Deck save. Let's see if it'll help me. Nope. Absolutely not.
If you
Cool.
want to be technical, you can just keep doing it until you succeed.
But I don't want to.
But
I
that's a
wanna
lot
save
of
the
key
point.
points. And,
I want
yeah,
to.
I get
I
it.
So because you're technically underneath the token, I can't move you. Hey, Volko, can you move, right here?
I'd love to if I could grab my own token. Oh, there we go.
Cool, awesome, thank you. You both take 23 bludgeoning damage.
Amazing.
Okay.
As Volko, you are flung into RUKAR. Good news, you're not grappled anymore.
I like that.
Would you say because of that one, I am now considered prone?
No, because you got hit, you are now both prone.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Muted the music just to make it more, just to feed more to the emotion. I'm muting the music of the map.
I was gonna leave it totally mute, and then I'm like, we're streaming. I gotta have something for the audience. A little bit of background music. Damon, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I am going to I'm going to draw my new Dragon's Wrath, my Ascended Dragon's Wrath rapier, and activate my Crimson Right. I've got a Radiant, Right of the Dawn, my Radiant one. And I'm going to move up to this thing and make a couple of attacks against it.
Absolutely.
Is Damon now dual wielding rapiers?
No. He has one rapier, and in his offhand he's got a shield from his platinum scarf.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Roll for the first hit. 19?
A 19 hits.
Alright. 15 fire damage, 12 fire damage, 15 piercing, and 8 radiant damage. And with that attack hitting, I will activate my brand of castigation on this thing. When I damage a creature with my weapon, which I have an active Crimson Right, I can channel craft magic. Blah blah blah. Each time the branded creature deals damage to a creature I can see within 5 feet of me, the branded creature takes psychic damage equal to my Hemocraft modifier, which right now is 5. It lasts until I dismiss it, and it's the Brand of Castigation, and then I get a few extra effects because of Brand of Sundering.
It's been so long since seen Damon fight.
Okay, you remember when I was playing as Leo and I did this every combat?
Yeah, I remember.
I'm vulnerable to my
Wall of
Crimson Right feature. Whenever I hit the creature with a weapon that has Crimson Right, it deals an additional Hemocraft die. It has incorporeal movement, trait, or similar feature. It can't move through creatures or objects. Okay, I don't think I have to worry about that one. But I do get an extra Hemocraft die. So I will take another attack. On character sheet. 20. That's 18 piercing, 9 fire damage, and 8 radiant damage again.
Okay. With each of these 2 attacks, your sword doesn't seem to pierce as far as it should.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Alright. That's okay.
But no damage and damage.
Yep.
You are still doing damage.
Yep. And I think that's it for me on my turn.
Absolutely. So let's see.
Boy.
Ah, okay. On its turn. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny.
I love it when the DM goes eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Let's see. Oh, Rukar, you are prone.
Yep.
So this one's going to be at advantage.
Yep. Ooh.
It's a 35 against you for 25 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okie dokie.
Aveline, down in the water. It's actually, you'd be
Yeah.
like, probably down here. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Does a 30 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
No, actually, I got this wonderful new power, the power of denial. Yeah, that's...
Aveline,
Denial.
as the tentacle strikes you, you pretend that it doesn't and try to ignore the 16 bludgeoning damage and the fact that you are now grappled. Meanwhile, Damon.
Yep.
You've certainly heard it the most.
Have I? Oh shit.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 18 piercing damage.
Ooh.
No, thank you.
Oh, my mistake. I can't use that on you yet. 34.
Yeah, that'll hit.
23 bludgeoning damage, and you are now grappled.
Okay.
I love to see it.
Okay.
Let's see, does it have anything else? No. Akko, it's your turn.
I
was
Okay.
waiting for the legendary action. Hey, Akko.
As a legendary action at the end of its turn now.
Okay, I have several questions, but I don't know which order to ask them on. Okay, hi Kay.
Hi.
What's the classification of my hither-thither staff when it comes to weaponry? Is it a non-magical weapon, or does it count as a magical weapon since it is a magical weapon?
It's a magical quarterstaff.
Oh, so it's magical.
Yeah.
Fuck, so I can't use them to weapon.
What were you trying to do?
I was trying to figure out if I can cast elemental weapon on my hither-thither staff, since it is a magic item, but I don't know if it is like.
Ping the details for elemental weapon. Give me them deets.
There's the deets. It is a non-magical weapon.
Yeah, this wouldn't count.
But
it is a magical item.
Okay, so it does count. I need to buy myself a fucking quarterstaff then.
By technicality, it's not even a weapon because it's a staff. It's not meant
Technically, it is a weapon. Versatile. This weapon can be used with one or two hands because it's a staff.
Ah, well, yeah. In that case, it is, but it is still a magical quarterstaff.
That sucks. Okay.
Also, that spell has the verbal component.
Yeah.
I know, but I have subtle spell, which is something you forget often.
I do forget that people dip into sorcery like that. It's a good tip.
Dipping into meta magic at it. It's a good feat. Would a 10-foot pole fit then?
It's not 10 feet. Oh no, like if you have a 10-foot pole?
If I have a 10-foot pole, does it count?
No, that is a 10-foot pole. That's not a weapon.
Not even as an improvised weapon? Okay.
It would not count for this spell.
I guess I have to use subtle spell on the big boys then. Okay,
Man, it is really unfortunate. Too bad you can't pick up that stick next to you.
What fucking stick?
Oh, there's a branch on the ground. Looks just about right.
That's not a quarterstaff, is it?
It's a branch. It's kind of it's straight. I'm giving you a quarterstaff. Take it.
Oh, I'm taking the branch. Okay, so first action, first subtle spell. That is going to be a seventh level elemental weapon.
Okay.
So that is going to be a +3 quote unquote quarterstaff. And then second action, second subtle spell, shillading. Because it doesn't say that it becomes a magical weapon after elemental weapon. And that one is, and shillelagh is not concentration, so you get to cast both.
Yeah, you get to put both of them. So it's based
for
in
elemental weapon. I'm choosing acid, by the way.
Okay. So yeah, it's a base D8, gets a +3, and extra 3d4 acid damage. Nice combination.
That is going to be a lot of typing. I should have prepared ahead of time. Okay, we ball. That's gonna be wisdom.
Anything else in your turn?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I can't type just yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide behind the pillar. Thank you very much. I'm gonna move the token. Whoops, no, that's on the pillar. And one.
Alrighty.
That's my friend.
As a legendary action,
Yep.
Alright.
I need everybody, not including Aveline, because you are under the water. So I need everybody else to make me a dex save. Valko and RUKAR, you both automatically fail because you're prone.
Damn.
And I believe, Damon, you have disadvantage for being grappled. I need to check the rules on that. Let me double check all these rules.
RUKAR, at least we're taking half damage.
That's
Yay, evasion.
not what I wanted.
If that even is what's happening.
True.
Unless you are not open.
Besides, you still have your field up.
The D&D Beyond is all frazzled now that the 2024 book is in here, but then 2014 rules are still intermingled with it. Fucking conditions. Okay, no. No, grapple does not give you disadvantage. Actually, prone also doesn't give you disadvantage. My bad.
Ooh.
So yeah, dex saves at normal.
Okay. That's a 20. That's a 29.
High fives, RUKAR.
Yeah. Yeah.
Girl help.
God.
So you three will take half damage.
I will take
Okay.
the
Girl
damage.
help.
Well, depends on what's happening.
That is 24 lightning damage as bolts of lightning crash down.
Evasion.
Evasion.
Absorb elements.
You didn't get hit.
Yeah, he did.
Oh no, you
Akko
did.
got
My
14.
I got the
bad.
whole fucking damage, baby.
Yeah, so since the monks have evasion, we just take no damage.
So that is 12 to Damon and Akko.
12. What's the DC for the concentrational roll then?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Got it, baby.
Oh my god. The velocity, like...
I would have felt bad if it just went, hey, fuck you.
Even if it wasn't like a D20 die at the end of that, just seeing that red text is like, oh.
That's bliss. It's...
I know.
Whatever.
At the beginning of the round order, I need everybody to make a con save.
27.
Oh, fucking elaborate. We have to know that's why I can't down here.
You will also need to make this, Aveline.
Okay.
Let me know if I failed. I want to diamond soul it if I did.
That is a failure.
Okay.
That was an 18.
That is a failure.
Oh, yeah. Angel Damon also has bless.
Oh yeah. I don't know if that'll be enough.
It might be.
It is not.
Is 28 good enough?
Akko, Rukar, and Valko, you succeed. Damon and Aveline, you all see a bright flash of strobing light as it opens up eyes across its entire body. Damon and Aveline, you are blinded until the next turn, until the next round.
Jesus.
Blinded by the light.
Okay.
Valko, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Alright. I'm gonna pull out Black Razor. I'm gonna... well, I'll get it from being prone.
Well, no, you're still grappled.
No, I'm not grappled anymore because I got thrown.
Yeah, Valko's not grappled. You are, Rukar.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna start hitting this thing with Black Razor, I guess.
Which is unfortunate, because that means your speed is 0, so you won't be able to get up from prone.
Wait, me?
No, Rukar.
Oh, okay. It's a 32.
Yeah, that'll hit.
14 and 7 damage, respectively.
Your blow seems to not even penetrate its hide, although it does feel that infernal damage.
Ooh.
Baby.
Yeah, you think I just nerfed spellcasters? Nah.
Nah.
I think Falco feeling this will then spin and resheath Black Razor and then just strike at it with his palm instead.
Alright.
The 22?
That hits.
Okay, not bludgeoning. What the hell are my options again?
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, and...
It's called fire?
Okay. That one seems to actually do damage.
Amazing.
Whoa. Really? Huh.
And then I don't think patient defense is gonna do me any good here.
I mean, Damon hit it with a fire earlier.
I'm gonna flurry of blows. Oh yeah, I should try to stun this thing.
It would be funny.
Actually, yeah. On that last strike, could I try a stunning strike with that?
Go for it.
Yeah. Can I have a con save, please?
How's a 32?
It's fair. It's fair. I know this thing's gonna have to roll a 1, and then K's gonna be like legendary resistance, but you know.
You gotta try.
Yeah.
Try.
Okay, now I'm gonna do my
Got it.
blows.
That's the fun of gambling.
It's another 16 Just keep making con saves for me for these next couple hits.
And just to make sure, what damage are you making this?
It will all be fire damage
Alrighty.
for this turn.
So the funny part about that,
Yeah.
it's gonna choose to succeed.
Yeah.
Ah, legendary resistance.
Gonna choose-
Damn you.
Okay. And then my other flurry of blows. Does 19 hit?
It does.
Okay. Another 16 fire. Another con save, please.
Meets a beat.
Alright.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Cool. As a legendary action,
Yeah.
Something tells me I'm about to get grabbed.
Get got.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it doesn't look like getting got.
Oh.
Damon.
I'm under it.
I know. Actually, yeah, you're right. That means that you have even farther to go.
Wait, but how is it gonna get me from under it and then up and then out?
Tentacles.
'Cause I'm like,
It's got tentacles.
It got hundreds of tentacles at its command.
Yeah.
They are long tentacles.
So many of them.
They are long and plentiful.
Damon, make me a deck save.
Pretty
If
good
that-
at those. 24.
Cool. Aveline, Damon, you see Aveline fly by you as Aveline is pulled from the water and thrown at you.
Oh,
Not to
fuck.
be that guy, but Damon
Uh,
doesn't see anything. He's blind.
Yeah, they're blinded.
You're so right. Aveline, you feel yourself flying out of the water and through the air.
That's just a rough time for both of them.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Would that give me disadvantage since I can't see it coming?
It doesn't say that that this check requires sight. So no.
Oh wait, a blind. It might be from 2024, but a blinded. I looked up in the site. The blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This doesn't necessarily require sight.
It's also not an ability check.
Yeah.
And Damon
yeah.
out here working on instinct.
So, yeah, Aveline is going to take 30 bludgeoning damage as you are thrown into this structure. It is your turn, though.
where am I?
Here.
Right here.
Okay, so I'm thrown into the structure.
Uh-huh.
Can I make some kind of check to orient myself towards the monster? It's massive. I know I can't hear it.
You
But, like-
can't hear and you can't see it because you are blinded.
You're next to it. It's pretty easy to tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, I can touch something behind me and be like, oh, it's the other way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
can
can-
tell where it is. You're still gonna have disadvantage on things like attack rolls.
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to use an attack roll because I'm blind and you're mean.
Teehee.
You're
You
mean slash
fucking
affectionate.
genius.
Sends you
But I
heart
am-
with my hands.
Going to use Rhymes Binding Ice at an 8th level for shits and giggles.
Ooh.
So I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And then I am going to roll, hold on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 d8.
Ooh.
Con save. A 26.
That's
Aw.
fine. You're still going to take half of this.
Solid 21 cold damage.
Okay. That's it. That's what I've got.
Hey, it did work.
Yeah.
Right there.
Damage and damage.
Damage.
Rukar, it's your turn.
I need to get out of the grapple.
You do need to get out of that grapple.
What do I roll for that?
1 second. Ignore the attack roll. And the damage, you need to, as an action, make me a DC 18 athletics check.
Athletics check.
I know it's such a hard ask for you. Oh my god, wait, hold on.
And that's not a save, so I can't diamond soul. And that's not a save, so I can't diamond soul it.
RUKAR.
Could I at least, could I use bonus action Flurry of Blow to at least punch the tentacle that grappled me?
The Flurry of Blows requires you to have already made attacks that turn. You can still make a bonus action attack from being a monk, though. And it costs nothing. I think that's correct.
No, it's as it's worded, you can attack twice at a once whenever you take the attack action on your turn, and I spent this action trying to escape.
Well, no, that's not what I mean.
As a monk, I think it might have to be, though, that you have to take an attack action to get that additional attack.
Oh, I thought that extra... Hold on.
I'm looking at my stuff, too. And
then Flurry of Blow is immediately after you take
an
attack action.
Yes, when
you take an attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon on your turn.
So I can't do shit.
An unarmed strike is a bonus action.
Yes, unfortunately, you cannot make any other attacks, although there are your other... like, you could patient defense.
That might be a good idea.
Might as well just use I'll just use my bonus action to do patient defense. That might be smart, yeah. So, yeah. Okay. That's all I can do.
Alrighty. Damon.
I am blind.
You are blind, and you are grappled. It is slimy.
Yep. Okay. Because I'm blind, that means I have disadvantage on attacks, right?
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Is there something in your brands that affects that? I know that you can always tell where the creature is.
Let's see.
I don't think it lets me see while I'm blind.
It says your brand can be dispelled with dispelled magic.
You'll always know where it is, but you won't be able to see.
Yeah.
So if you can't see it, you can know where it is.
Like, it's still active, but you just can't see it.
Okay, yeah, so you are under the disadvantage of being blind.
Okay. Okie dokie. In that case, I will... I don't think I have a bonus action I'm going to do this turn. I will just, oh, first of all, because I forgot to do so last turn, I will take damage equal to my Hemocraft die because I used the Crimson Right. So I'll take 5 damage. Just being honest, I should have taken that last turn, so I'll just take that now.
Okay.
And then I'll take 2 attacks at disadvantage. 23?
That hits.
Let's fucking go.
Yay.
Alright.
Ooh, damn.
Big damage.
Hey.
Let's go.
If only I could fucking see. That would be awesome. I could use my fucking Blood Maledicts.
Big
Well, we
hit.
can't have it all.
Yeah. Okay. Now another attack.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why am I rolling well now? What?
Just
I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but
Like drunken astrophysics. If you're blind, you'll fight better because you can rely on your other senses.
all right.
What other senses? You can only taste and touch right now.
So first attack was 21 piercing damage, 10 fire, and 17 radiant. Second attack is 14 piercing damage, 11 fire, and 14 radiant damage.
Very good hits. It is squirming in an upset way, although you can't... Well, you can feel it. The tentacle wrapped around you is, like, agitated.
Mm.
It's gonna eat you.
I feel like you can feel the
Oh.
shifting in air as it moves.
If this thing eats Damon, I'm obliterating it.
I hope it eats me because I have a plan.
It doesn't eat anybody. Let's be honest here.
What is your plan? I'm
gonna beat a fireball in the middle of it or some shit.
I have a plan. It's a good plan. Hold on, I'll text you so that Kay doesn't see my plan and then go, and then that doesn't work.
I mean,
And be like, oh my god.
you are saying you want to be eaten, right?
Oh fuck.
I mean, I'm the only one that's
grappled right now. She can't be eaten.
Oh, I know.
Keep in mind, I am the only one that's grappled right now.
No, Damon is too.
No, Damon's grappled.
Oh, Damon is too. I didn't know that. I thought...
Anything else in your turn, Damon?
That's it.
As a legendary action,
Here we go.
There it is.
Yep.
does a 24 hit you, Aveline?
Yeah, it does. It's a really funny joke. It's
You're gonna take 18 bludgeoning damage, and oops, you're grappled.
Oops.
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 Oh, and look at that, you're within range.
Oops.
Hey, does a 35 hit?
Yeah.
Everybody else that can see watches as all 14 sections of its mouth spread wide and envelop Aveline as you take 20 piercing damage and are swallowed.
Falco's got his mouth open in like a silent yell for Aveline as she's getting eaten.
It is then going to begin to slide back into the water.
I'm gonna kill this thing.
Absolutely fucking not.
Give me
Is
my
it
turn.
still
I'm gonna blow it
that
up.
Those of us grappled, like those of us who are grappled, are we still grappled?
Oh, that's right. RUKAR and Damon are getting pulled with it.
Give me my turn. I'm going to explode this thing.
Give me my turn.
Also, I have a question. Am I still blinded?
You will be blinded until the top of the turn order.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you didn't see?
Nope.
Aveline.
Thank you for pointing out the flaw in my plan after I announced that I had a plan.
Oh.
Aveline, you are blinded and restrained. You do have total cover against attacks outside. However, at the start of each of the Quiet One's turns, you are going to take acid damage. As how much movement does it have? Oh, a good amount.
No.
Of course it does.
None movement.
Akko! It's your turn.
This motherfucker.
Also, Damon, you know you're being dragged away because you are now underwater.
Oh, cool.
I'm really sorry for getting us all into this mess.
RUKAR, you are
We didn't
also
do it,
underwater.
This was planned. Ah, damn. What taken?
Fuck.
What action? No, not my turn. Never mind.
As you are now free floating in the water, though, you aren't prone. Because you can't really be prone in the water. But yeah, Akko, it's your turn. Smiles.
Go fuck it up. I'll finish it off. Get his ass.
Is the back of the quiet whale a large enough surface that I can consider it as like flat?
Flat? Absolutely not. It's the back of it, a writhing mass of tentacles, is difficult terrain.
Oh fuck. Is there any flat surface that I can see on them?
On the front half.
Can I see the front half?
Do you have dark vision? And how far?
I have dark vision.
How far?
16 feet, I think.
You
Yeah,
cannot.
16 feet. Fuck.
It has faded into the water for you.
Can I see now that I'm on the inside, or am I also?
You're
still
blinded. You are, and while you are in there, you are blinded.
Do I know what happened to myself?
I feel you have some sort of
So you
idea.
felt the teeth, and now you feel acid burning you while you are being compressed in a gooey, wet environment. You can take an educated guess.
Great. I'm screaming. No one can hear me, but I'm screaming.
I don't have anything to fucking move fast. And I can't cast any spells because it's all verbal based.
Furious typing.
What fucking creature is gonna launch me into that have enough movement? Shit. If I throw my weapon, does it still count as a weapon attack?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm reaching so far, but if I throw my weapon, does it count as a weapon attack, or,
Yeah?
Okay.
I mean, would it be made a disadvantage because it's, like Kay said, you can't see it? It disappeared under the water?
Yeah.
It's 100 feet. How's it moving so dumb?
It's big!
It's
Of
course it's bad.
Fish.
I know it's huge!
Fish.
It's big and it's its natural element. You can only do so much.
Also, you guys kind of fucked it up, so it's trying to, like, take a meal and leave.
Yeah, it's trying to eat and run.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
trying
I'd
to
rather
dash.
not. I'd rather not have it take a meal and leave.
Well, take it up with management, then.
I am gonna fucking take it up with management. Fucking hell.
POV Trex comes to my house and shakes me.
I wanted to cast a portal on it, but it's not. There's no flat surfaces, so that's out of the question.
Ping the spell that you want to cast.
The Hither staff.
Ping the details.
Wall of text. Behold. But I have to see it, so that's another question as well.
See within 1,500 feet, yeah.
Yeah. So, what you could attempt to do is you could hold an action to put a portal on it. If you
fucking running away, it's not gonna come back to me.
No, hold on. Let me finish. You could hold an action to put a portal on it if one of your allies does something that lights up the area. There's a lot of things that cause light, like fire, for example.
Or could business proposal. I use Starryform Archer, and I receive the luminous arrows lighting up the area? Question mark. I don't know if it can, but
Doesn't say you need to see it. If you're within 60 feet now?
I will allow this. However, you're going to have to fire farther than 60 feet, so the attack roll is going to be at disadvantage.
I'll take it.
Get him.
That is so fine by me. If I have a chance, I'm willing to gamble. Okay. Shit, no, disadvantage.
Just roll again.
I forgot. 18?
So the
Actually,
funny
I'm
part about that
Leo. Yeah.
is that hits.
Let's go.
Okay. Taking the brief, burst of light to hopefully cast a portal on it.
Absolutely.
Cool, I'm casting the second portal under myself, so I am on the thing.
Oh boy.
You
I'm
are.
on. I'm gripping for my life.
Oh my god. Valko is just reliving like a worse memory right now.
Oh yeah.
When for the object interactions, it's just picking it up, right? I can't use a sending stone to send a brief message to Valko.
No, that is a full action.
That is a full action. Got it. So that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty.
Gripping this. Also, wait,
Yeah.
I forgot to ping the to do the damage.
Yeah, do dabblage.
Dabblage. That's 4d6 radiant. 17.
Not bad.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Plus
End
your
of my
wisdom
turn.
mod?
What?
Is that plus your wisdom mod, Drex?
Chicken. I don't think it is plus my wisdom mod.
Well, no, Starter Form Archer says that it includes your wisdom modifier, so make sure you add that.
The
Why
attack
is the second one
evaded it.
guiding bolt? Oh my god, that is gone. I've scuffed my turn.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah. Roll.
It is wisdom modifier, so that's
Yeah.
plus 5.
So that should have been
You
2d8
want me to-
instead of 46.
2d8 plus.
I am reading
Okay.
so wrong. I'm so sorry. 2d8.
All good.
No, it's a very hectic moment.
Shit. Fuck.
It's all fine. You're all good.
13 plus 5, 18 in total.
Alrighty.
Hey, a little more damage.
Apologies.
All good.
Let me add him.
As the turn order rolls over, Damon, you're no longer blind.
Let's go.
Volko and no, Evelyn's
Yeah.
there. Volko,
Yeah.
make me a deck save. That will
18.
fail.
I will fail. I'll diamond soul that. Actually, wait.
Oh.
Lies. I'm gonna take it.
Oh.
Because I have the.
Wow! Oh my god!
One time I want you to actually give me damage.
So you take 6 lightning damage.
Man, anyway, I'm still gonna do this. Fuck it. I want the health back.
Uh,
I absorb the damage. You said it was lightning damage?
It is lightning damage, yes.
I get 6 HP back. Fuck me. I was like, oh yeah, like I'll get a little bit back so I can fire back a little bit more health on this turn. No, okay.
Wait, hold on, wait. About, Timmy.
Huh.
Since it is lightning damage and your field is up and you
Yeah, wait,
are,
do I
have a
take
monk.
3?
Yeah, actually, you only take 3 damage because you're resistant.
Oh my god.
Like, even if it's not resistant, your ability, like, the dodge ability, like, the dodge
Wait.
you have.
Yeah, because you have evasion,
Oh,
so you only take half damage to 3, and you have resistance to it, so that's only 1 damage.
Whatever, top me off. I want to be at 200 health. I don't care anymore.
Oh my god.
I have a mission. I am thinking. Is it my
Okay.
turn? Am I
It
thinking now?
is now your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna fucking. Oh my god, it's so far away.
Yeah, it's fucking going.
Jesus.
Fimsh.
Fimsh indeed.
Fuck's sake.
I will step with the wind on my bonus for my bonus action.
Okay.
So I can move 120 feet.
Yeah.
Get me over here. And then I'm going to fire. I'm going to pull out Black Razor again. I'm firing that fucking laser that eats my health right into this thing.
Okay.
No special Tinway powers with this though. It just needs straight damage. I can't risky. Do I have to roll something for it, or does it just fire?
Nope. It just fires.
Cool. 180 damage, please.
Jeez.
I'm not letting this thing get away.
No, fair.
Volko,
Yes.
you feel your life force siphoned into Black Razor, and as you do, everybody who had it, you feel the bless drop as the glowing white of Black Razor's blade is corrupted red.
Oh, that's fun.
A beam of crackling red energy rips through the creature. Leaving a gaping hole.
But what did
Its skin begins to grow translucent.
Please tell me that was enough.
You're able to see Aveline inside it as slowly it fades. And you can hear, once again,
Oh thank God.
Are we are the ones who are grappled now free?
you are all free.
Yeah. Immediately, RUKAR flips up the hood of his manta ray cloak so he can breathe.
But something...
Can I get out?
Oh, you are out. You're not in anything anymore. It doesn't exist.
Oh.
Oh wait, I fucking absorbed it. Whoops.
And something feels off to you, Valko. Because you, in fact, did not just eat a soul. Black Razor didn't consume anything. It's gone, but it's certainly not dead.
I think Volko is too exhausted to care. He is
For-
faltering on his wings in the air as he's slowly going back down towards the water.
How do you kill something with a spark of a corrupted star?
Jesus.
What?
But for now, it is gone.
At the because of that manta ray cloak, RUKAR not only has water, can now not only breathe in water, he now has 60-foot swim speed. So as soon as he sees Volko fall, he's just gonna fucking dash over there and try and catch him in the water. Where am I? There I am. Put him back here. Thank God for that fucking cloak. Thank you, Volko.
Thumbs up.
Aveline? Like Volko's
She's
looking.
fine. She's fine. She's alive.
Good.
Just fucking hold on. And he immediately just plugs
I
in your
can
mouth.
swim. I'm good. She's swimming.
He immediately just plugs into your mouth the hydroplastic tube and starts just pouring it down your throat.
I'm sorry, did you just say a hydro flask of cure wounds?
Yeah,
That is an item that is gay.
Biz made that.
Yeah.
I need to go beat up Biz.
How how's
It had 10 charges, but I keep getting that reset daily. Heals 1d8 plus 5.
Okay, I can also heal myself when we get up on the ship. Like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But thank you, I appreciate it. I was at 79. It was scary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use one charge of it at the moment just to get you stabilized and not die.
So
I have like
1d8
I'm gonna be real, I have
plus
20 HP. I was like, I'll leave myself with maybe just enough that I think I could take a hit.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 5. You heal from 9 more.
Everyone gather up. Best cure wounds coming your way.
Everyone's just pumping healing into
But yeah,
We
Biz,
could also
but yeah.
take a long rest. Like, we could.
Nah, but the drama of it.
You hear a keening noise. And look over to the Zaratan. Shell cracked and crushed from each spot the tentacles had wrapped around it.
Can I go in? Evelyn's gonna swim over. She's gonna touch the baby, and she's gonna use. Hold on. She's gonna use like. We're gonna take a long rest at some point, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, she's gonna use her 9th level healing word on the baby, because the baby deserves it. Oh my god, why? Hold on.
I'm gonna help Aveline with a 9th word.
Okay, 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9d4 plus 5. Wait. Is my spellcasting modifier 6 now? 7! 30.
I'm also gonna help Aveline and mend the cracks in the Zeratin's shell with regenerate.
Absolutely. Between the two of you, most of the major damage repairs, and it quiets, just kind of sits in the water.
The water is very nice now that we don't have an immense kraken trying to eat every single one of us.
Yes, that's all fine and good. I have a question. See, I was awoken for a specific purpose. We're all dealing with an immense trauma right now. Who kissed and or is getting married?
Huh?
Who?
This is asleep.
Keep in mind, they all, like...
RUKAR,
No,
who are you kissing?
What? Why me?
Are you kissing somebody?
Who the no?
Congratulations.
Congrats.
No. I don't even have lips. Why did me? Why not look at those two over there? Them, I don't know.
And I swear right now, Volko is like cupping like Damon's face and like checking him for like, you know, injuries and shit. Meanwhile, we think it's RUKAR who's kissing people.
Aveline turns to look at Damon and Valko. She's like, because they don't look especially good. It was them. They did it. But they kiss all the time. Why would this be important? I'm going back to bed.
Volko's gonna mumble in Damon's ear. Do you want to tell her?
I know we should, but not particularly.
I don't know. I'm scared of what's gonna happen if she finds out on her own.
Finds what out? No, I know.
I don't think I'll make it out of Yulon if that happens.
No, hey, listen, you chased me as a koi fish.
I did chase you as a.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
You should. Don't say that, it's not out of character.
Hey, Dad.
Huh?
Go to bed. Is there anything pressing on your heart that you need to tell me right now?
Damon will facepalm. Alright, sit down.
Okay, she sits down on the flipper of the Zeratan.
Yeah,
You at least got out of the water.
RUKAR like just before any of this, RUKAR walked over like just sit right next to Akko, and just take the swig of the hydro flask of 2 wounds himself, just to top him off.
Just to confirm, RUKAR, you're not
No.
engaged?
No, I don't think
No. hanging out? Nobody.
When would I have the time to do that?
Maybe with one of the acolytes on this example. We don't know.
There's
That's
plenty
what I
of
was
free
thinking.
time
I
in
don't
our
know. It could have
days
been a
traveling.
delayed response. I was giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm telling you, you've got charisma, bro.
Thank God you didn't say Riz.
I know, I really wanted to say Riz, but you didn't introduce that into the world of Yulon. That would have felt like bad.
The goddess
You're
of,
like, that's a step too far.
the future goddess of love has coined the term Riz into Yulon. That's
No! No!
Is your head priest the Riz Master?
Oh,
God.
love it!
I'm going to bed and just walk and just basically start climbing to go back to bed.
What the fuck
Actually,
is the
before I go, I should ask, what's the weather like? Is the weather now clearing up?
The weather is completely clear. It seems to have vanished instantly. Almost as like it was never there.
You get rid of that shark right now!
Oh, but it's just me, Scarboard.
Oh, okay.
Is it gone?
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
That thing wasn't real.
What?
It didn't feel right. And just swims.
Is he gaslighting you?
Didn't taste right neither.
That's really settling. That's great. It's really nice. That's great. I was talking about something before that happened. I don't remember what it was.
Sit down, Evelyn. I've something to tell you.
I am sitting. What?
Oh, well.
You seem anxious. Are you dying? Like more than you already are?
Not gonna lie, they both look like Volko also looks anxious.
I don't think I can be dying more than I already am.
Why does Uncle Dad look anxious? And she like
Never mind, he looks angry now. Never mind, his brow furrows, he looks bitter now.
That's a very strange. What? That's a very strange title. But
I don't know.
before
He just
all
looks-
of that just happened,
Yes.
Valko asked me to marry him,
Okay.
and I
I see
said
where this
yes.
is going. I'm reining it in. I am being calm. I am being mature. I am so cool about this. I'm gonna be so cool about this. I'm really cool. What was your answer?
I said yes.
Really cool. Being really cool.
A
about
singular lion hand on Evelyn's shoulder. You can let it
it.
out.
Really cool
You can
about
let
this.
it out.
And you're gonna have the wedding however you see fit, and whether or not I'm invited, that's really chill and cool. And thank you for telling me, and that's really chill and cool. Now, if
Aveline,
yes,
you are invited, and I also don't know who else would officiate it if not you.
that's really chill and cool, and I'm gonna go behind.
Do you want one more bombshell for her?
Wait, is there another one?
Oh no, sorry, that was out of character. That was out of character.
Oh.
Aveline,
Yes.
you don't know when it happened, but you can feel that Volko is a follower of your whole thing.
Evelyn's got like this.
Like he is not
tingling
looking at you, but you can the aura, the vibe.
Okay, Evelyn's got this like tingly feeling, and she's really trying to remain cool. But you know how in anime where they get the like giant blank white eyes and like the jaw open, like that look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
It has
right
like
now.
jitters.
I feel like even between all the layers of earth and rock that this turtle makes up, even in the depths of like the catacombs where the rooms are, RUKAR can still hear and feel all of this. It's that powerful.
Absolutely.
All I'm saying is that I will plan your wedding however you see fit. I just have a few ideas for you. You can shoot them down however you want. Listen, I'm just seeing swords and boats and lightning. That's what's coming to mind. And chill vibes. Chill vibes. Not
Well,
my
I gotta get you the dress.
Velko, will you be wearing a suit? Or like something from your home culture?
I don't know.
Damon, what are you going to be wearing? How many guests are there going to? And then she just starts listing off this massive list of questions in like the most monotone voice ever.
I don't know if we're going to do a massive party. And Damon will look at Valko. I think just like a small ceremony with those on the crew.
That's great.
Maybe have Tinwy there?
Valko nods.
From the clear sky above, thunder booms. Of course I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
That's great. That's a great plan. That's a really great plan. I have so much to think about. And she pulls out her journal and she's just absentmindedly writing. She's not even looking down, but she's still writing.
Valko will look at Damon.
Akko looks over your shoulder. Is it legible?
She snaps her butt closed and it's like, butt out. Sorry, that was rude. I'm so sorry. That was so much.
I'm sorry, you.
Damon, can we get out of the water now?
Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, Evelyn, let's go.
That is so nice.
The water's actually... Damon will look to Valko. Is the water cold?
Right, he can't feel.
He can't feel it.
Yeah. Come on, he's gonna grab your hand and start kind of half swimming towards the Zaratan.
I thought we were already on the Zaratan.
I mean, your tokens are over
I was
there.
just going by where our tokens were. Like, we're still in the water for sure.
No, sorry, I wasn't moving my token, but like I had assumed we were back on the Zaratan.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Or at least like on the flipper, because that's where Evelyn said she was. I wasn't like yelling
Fair.
across the thing to her.
We got married! I said yes! What? I said yeah!
I know Damon can't feel like the cold of the water, but can he feel like the warmth of like Valko at all?
Probably not.
Aw.
Oh. I imagine if he can't feel cold, he probably can't feel heat either.
Yeah, we debuff.
Dead people can't feel temperature.
I imagine it would still do damage to his body, but like feeling the like temperature isn't something that's super easy for him.
Can he feel anything?
Yeah.
Like touch and stuff?
So, oh my god, so, Damon was deafened, blinded, his sense of touch only half works.
Oh, yeah.
So he had smell and taste, and that's it.
Put him in a sensory deprivation chamber.
Oh my, I really did, oh my god.
Oh, wait, actually, RUKAR will pop out from like his room, come back up, and basically look over at Abilene. By the way, Abilene, I told almost everyone about my hometown and backstory. Thought you should know, and then just go back to the room.
Oh my god,
He's just tired.
RUKAR. I love him.
He's tired, man.
I will like start scribbling. And I have one true follower on this ship.
I'm also right here.
Oh wait, does that mean I have Valko, Abiz, and Akko?
I think, yeah.
I like how you said Valko and Akko, but then a biz.
A biz. A singular
I
biz.
feel like
Biz,
that is the
contains,
proper way to refer to biz.
biz contains multitudes.
I have a version of the many versions of biz.
I mean, he is also a version where he's a god.
Yeah, like the gemstone, bismuth has many layers of colors.
Okay, so all I need to do is convert Rukar and Damon. I feel like Damon should have been my first follower, and like that's what she's writing, and she's
Now that you think
mildly
about it,
upset
Damon
about it.
is, yes. I didn't realize that, like, that was something you could sense or whatever, but, like, now that you, like, think about it and focus on it, yeah, Damon is one of your followers.
Just
Right.
Rukar left then.
I will get to Rukar. It is the last thing I do. And then she puts like listings of possible pairings and like crosses a bunch of them out. And then it's like in like this corner crossed out a bunch. But like, Akko, when you leaned over, what you saw was her crossing out the pairing Gil x Rukar, like and like scratching it so hard.
Oh, you too?
Also, like half shifts behind Damon, looking a little intimidated again.
Hey, Aveline.
Akko's gonna go
Yes.
down to his room,
Oh.
passing in front of Rukar's room.
I just realized without Cheryl, we've lost our main translator for Gil.
Oh shit, true.
Hey,
I don't know.
Can't Aveline talk to him?
Yeah, I can talk to Gil.
The monks
yeah.
are right here.
Right, we can understand him, we just can't speak his language.
No, I.
That is fair, yeah, never mind, my bad. I completely forgot about Gil the entire time with Cheryl.
hey, Aveline, take a look at the bottom left of your main section of your character sheet.
I'm concerned.
The piety counter.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. No, that
It's
was
the
so
piety
bad.
counter.
I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm so happy about that. That would have been really useful earlier.
Akko's gonna pass.
me. Hey guys.
Akko's gonna pass in front of Rukar's room, just swiftly knock onto his door, and just go careful like you're in the same situation as I was at the beginning of this trip.
I don't, I have the speed to run.
He's already gone when you say it.
He's fully checked out. He's like just like.
What's up, Emma?
Oh no, hold on. Hold on. I got this. It's fine.
If we make Rukar any faster, he's going to be in the next Sonic game.
Notes have been a very effective strategy for converting people. I feel like that.
Oh. Oh yeah, also, because of that, remember to adjust things like your hit points.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh.
Huh?
Hello?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Can I just want to do something really quick,
Okay.
just for fun. Yeah.
Funnies.
Yeah, that
Plus
feels.
20?
Yeah, that feels really.
My
good.
god!
Ah!
Jesus!
Damn.
Yeah.
My goodness.
No, this is great. This is really
What
good.
the fuck happened back there?
I'm breaking the mechanics of D&D a little bit, but don't worry about it.
17
No kidding.
times.
That's literally what we do on a daily basis every time there's combat. I don't know what you mean.
What's 17? Oh, I just have to add 17 to it. So 188.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah. Because my
Wait.
con went up.
No, wait, hold on a second. Emma, are you only level 17?
Fuck! Am I supposed to be higher?
The party's level 19, gamer!
I have a whole
You have 2 levels to add!
Oh.
I'm the
What
first
happened?
power, this whole time. I
Oh
just
my
wanted to know how
God.
cool it was, all the things I did earlier, even though it wouldn't have changed a fucking thing.
Oh yeah. Also, I will say this as Rukar goes to sleep. Do that encounter. He will attune to the Dragon Wrath short sword. He had that slot open, but I never committed to that. So I will attune to that.
As we close out today's session, Volko,
Yes.
in the middle of the night, you are contacted by Black Razor mentally.
Okay.
It's moving.
Volko will keep this like in his head so as not to wake Damon. Does Damon sleep?
He's an elf. He only trances.
Okay.
My God, they're in the same room.
Yes, they are.
They have been for a while.
I know.
Says the man also living with his soon-to-be husband.
Okay. Volko will probably still just like keep this in his head just to not disturb Damon. Oh my God, what did he say? Oh, it's moving. What is?
The shard.
Oh. Oh.
Towards us or away from us?
To the east.
East.
One has always been moving. I assume that one isn't the creature you call Croc. This one has been static. Only moving slightly. But now, it is racing east. And that is where we're going to conclude tonight's session.
What a night for it end.
Woo!
Yeah. I missed the high stakes of combat. I'll be honest, I really missed this type of thing.
Thank you all so very much for coming. I hope you had fun. I know I did. And we will have we should be having another session next week. I know I've been really flaky about shit. I'm trying to be I'm going to try to keep on it. We're gonna have a session next weekend, same time, same place, Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time US. Because the end of the month there is the next weekend, I believe. Oh God, I'm not sure what day it is, but the weekend after next. What's up?
Today is the 9th, so next weekend.
Yes.
Is the 23rd.
Thank you. The Sunday, the 23rd, there will be no session, and I am not sure about the next Sunday. We'll see how stuff goes that weekend. But on the 27th, I am going to be having birthday stream with longtime friend and co-conspirator here on Twitch.com, Coda Constellations. We're going to be finally playing Keep Calm and Nobody Explodes. We were going to play that like 2 years ago for a birthday collab, and then it didn't happen, and we are finally doing it. So catch a rare glimpse of Coda on Twitch these days here on the 27th. Until then, bye bye.
Bye. Have a good time.